Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Rime of the Frost Maiden. We are playing Rime of the Frost Maiden today. This is our third episode. We are Worldshapers roleplay, uh, gaming, as it were. Um, so thank you for joining us. If you're here, if you're new, it should be a fun ride for you. We normally describe our characters a tiny bit, and then we figure out what happened last time. So, Jack, if you would like to describe your character.
Every time you
I'm,
start with me.
yeah.
I should know by now. Hi everyone, I'm Don Hayes. My character today is Amelia. She is a human rogue who basically has a couple of father issues, should we say, in terms of her father basically is just like this famous guy from our previous campaign. And yeah, she's kind of sick of it always been about her father in Waterdeep, so she's off to Icewind Dale to make a name for herself and also sort out the caravan issues that she's had from their um, uh, mansion, should we say, or empire in Waterdeep, which has been hit by whatever is stopping all the wagons going to and from Icewind Dale. That's
And
me.
how is she? How is she feeling right now in amongst all these animals?
Uh, Kushti. Liking the animals, certainly a different dynamic. She's not come across any talking animals before, so that's a new experience.
Just gonna fall asleep around her.
Yeah, she still fully hasn't trusted everyone, but I think she's getting a lot closer to Quinn. I think Quinn she feels rather safe
Yeah,
around,
of
but the
course.
other two she's still a little bit. I don't know them that well. They have their own quirks. Let's put it that way.
Declare friendship.
Yeah,
How
refuse.
about you, Greg? Tiny bit about your character.
Oh yeah. I've never heard it called father issues before. That's a first. I've my character for this campaign is Zufira Snowbeard. She's a ranger. She comes from this area. She comes from Icewind Dale. She comes from a kind of an old, very traditional dwarven family with all of the social obligations and rules and layers upon of social hierarchy that dwarves have. She hates all of that shit. She just wants to be by herself, live in nature, and just kind of like learn about plants and animals, experience a quiet life away from the hustle and bustle.
Nice.
Um,
And then for the same question to you, then, how are you feeling in amongst these animals in the mountains?
um, Perturbed. She's never met animals that talk before. She doesn't see it as natural. But she's trying to help the animals where she can. She's trying to figure out what's going on here. Um, yeah.
Excellent. How about you, Levi?
Hi, I'm Levi, aka Killjoy, one of the people that runs Engineering Bay. I'm currently looking for my D&D notes, which have escaped my desktop. But yeah, essentially, I play Cassius von Deuce, the half-elf fighter, and he is quite the jolly fellow. He's always looking for adventure and going where he hears rumors and legends and stuff. Grew up, his father was part of an army, mother was an elf, and he is in Icewind Dale, hearing about what has been going on and trying to find help. And then obviously meets up with these guys and is basically just here to help, essentially, like wherever he can.
Now, there's a large talking walrus in amongst these animals, so how are you feeling about that?
I want to push it down the hill and watch it roll in the snow, to be honest. Yeah, he
Interesting.
has. Yeah, he has no. He doesn't feel threatened by these animals. They've been very kind to let him stay there, and being an outsider himself, has no issues with these at all. He's like, you know what? It might have been weird, but so far nothing bad has happened. So why not trust them? That's kind of his
So
attitude.
far. And then how about you, Dave? How is your character doing?
Yeah, so I play Quinn Fairkettle. I am a Twilight cleric. Been living in Icewind Dale for about 30 years ish. Grew up in Waterdeep. Had all the divine revelation I also make beer, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
And yeah, she's a tanky little cleric with an axe.
Nice. And there are, in amongst these animals, there is a very fast talking otter. How are you feeling at the moment as you sit there and rest?
Probably just wanting to go back to my house. Kind of the whole reason why I'm out here is to find food. And I
Mm.
found the food, but I haven't took anything back yet. So I guess I'm probably just like kind of ready to go. But I'm enjoying their company, their hospitality,
Oh,
made
that's
some
good.
friends.
That's about the journey.
Met a
isn't it?
few
That's
strays
hopefully
along the way.
Yeah.
So then, who can
Quite
remember
lovely.
and who can tell us what happened last time?
Who wants to go? I remember, but I'm willing to open up the floor to anyone else
I went
Yeah,
last
right.
time.
I can go.
if you want.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So you went on a mission to kind of pay back Mother Tusk and find out what happened to an Arctic fox. So we went up to the hot springs, which are recently frozen over. So the water isn't flowing anymore. And the animals use it for like food and fishing and stuff like that. So we repaid their debt for saving us from the avalanche. So we went over there. And yeah, we went up there. We found some hyenas attacking the fox. Pretty sure someone shot an arrow. Is it Sophia shot an arrow and killed
Who
one
uses
of the...
arrows around here?
uh, Cassius
Yeah,
does
me.
arrows as
I
well,
use
right?
bolts technically.
Oh, you use boats. Okay, yeah, it's okay. So you shot and killed one from really far away. That was pretty cool. One of them escaped up a hill. We went up there to
I
chase
actually
it.
killed both. I believe. I don't know. Yeah, there were
We
three.
haven't got there in the story. Don't ruin it.
Yeah. So we went up the hill to chase it. We found some sleds, and then as the
That's
other
it.
one was running away, to you shot and killed the other one. And then we did a sleigh ride down the hill. That went really well. Cassius, for some reason, didn't want to be a part of it. Don't know why.
I was carrying the dead hyena.
Managed to convince the Arctic fox to join us on the sled. We went down the sled. It went up a big ramp, but luckily we all jumped off in time, so we didn't, go flying off the sled, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Yeah, and then we did a bit of marching. Went up. We found a big tent that had the hot spring inside. It was guarded by some more hyenas. I shared my Twilight sight with Cassius and Sophia so you could see what I could see. We did a bit of talking about it. I decided to use a sleep spell on the hyenas to try and gain some advantage. It didn't really work out super well, so we ended up still having to shoot arrows at them to try and kill them because one of the hyenas didn't go to sleep, only one of the ones watching did. Then big battle. There are some gnolls, the weird like hyena men monster things. We did a lot of fighting. We killed all those. I made the executive decision to kill the sleeping hyenas, which
Cassius was not a fan of that.
for some reason everyone found a big moral problem. I think also Emily killed one of the sleeping ones as well, I think.
I did.
Yeah.
Or
and
she did.
Had to do something in the battle. You know?
What?
Yeah.
You missed my parkour antics. Jumping
That's
off a
true.
roof.
Fell through the tent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
We went inside. The boss gnoll, who looked slightly different, and had like a black, sharp rock obsidian like dagger, I guess, was with a human hostage. We all told him not to do anything. The gnoll decided to stab the human. We all fired and like killed him. I used one of my healing spells on the captive. The guy was weird. Wanted to go back to town. He's kind of been a bit sus. We said it'd be a lot safer for him to come with us. He wasn't really game, so we ended up knocking him out. I think Cassius knocked him out.
Yeah, we did little hand signals and stuff. And
You say
back up
we.
the-
That's it.
I think a few of you decided to go on your own little tangent, unbeknownst to the
He was
rest
a
of the
bit dodged.
party,
He's a
and then
bit
just knock him
dodgy.
out.
He wasn't all there, was he?
Yeah, I didn't trust him, which turned out to be maybe a good idea.
No, we
oh yeah, the
Well, I
Vox
mean, he
we-
stopped fighting after a while.
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose you
true.
could call that a win.
Retied him up.
we ate him.
Yeah, so the
Do you
Vox
want to
are called.
mention the black shards that
Yeah,
were shoved into
sharding
his
is what
body?
the Vox are called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then there was
so-
another body.
yeah, there was a body jammed in like the mouth of the hot spring, I guess you'd call it.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
had more
round
little
about.
black rocks in, which we then found out, I think, through one of the religion checks, but also from the town, the guy we captured, that they're part of the weird Frostmaiden cult, and like the priests, it's all kind of like tied to that, and they're all a bit dodge. And we did like a little short rest before we came back. Sophia saw two figures by the sled that we left at the top of the hill.
Yeah, she did. They walked past and out of sight. We only caught like a glance of them.
Yeah, we didn't get like their footprints or anything. Oh yeah, the guy's called Judd. I just saw it in my notes.
Yes, yeah,
He
yeah.
tried
Judd.
to fight back when he was on Cassius's shoulder. I think you were carrying him back.
Yeah.
We told him not to do it. He stopped whinging. Yeah, we went back with the Arctic Fox to go back and hang out with Mother Tusk and return the fox to them. Well, as we were entering the cave, I heard a distant cry, but I think only Quinn heard it. So like, oh, that's a bit weird. So we went back to chill, and like they invited us to stay over again, so we didn't have to use any rations. So we just kind of hung out with Mother Tusk, and then the beaver came back.
I think it was
Yeah.
the
What was it?
it was
One
the
of the animals
otter.
came back. Oh, the
Yeah,
otter.
yeah, the otter came back.
And
Brit-
said there was a weird smell in a cave nearby. And
That's where we left it.
yeah, that's where we left it pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we said there's
And that-
two-leggeds as well. So there's two humans walked in the cave and there was a bad spell. Yeah, Spritz or whatever his name is.
Sergeant Squirrel.
Yeah.
Two-leggers.
It's probably a tied to this cry I heard.
There's
Quitting guesses.
one tiny thing we did that
Yeah.
I picked up on was that whenever the crystal things got pulled out the bag, he'd always like snap to looking at him.
Oh yeah, he's like
It's definitely. I was like, cuckoo. You know,
Yeah.
it's not there.
yeah, don't
Another
trust the
small
cult.
detail that I picked up was that the body that had been shoved into the spring with all the black shards into it had claw marks on it that looked like I managed to identify an owlbear savaging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
pet
don't
the
know
owlbear.
if that's something we're going to face.
We should stroke the owlbear.
Yeah.
Should
What
be
could
alright.
possibly go wrong?
As a ranger, I advise you to stroke that owlbear. Would I lie to you?
No.
I know everything about animals. It's perfectly safe.
Denounced.
They're lovely creatures.
So
Harry Potter
at
springs
the
to mind.
end of this short rest, the otter comes in and says that there is weird sounds coming from that cave. And you've still got Judd sitting there. Judd is more or less like rocking very slowly and kind of almost like dazing a bit, like he's going off to sleep,
Hmm.
for instance.
Hmm.
But yes, so Mother Tusk looks up, and she's like got a bit of fish she's been eating. Looks up at the otter, not the otter, sorry, the the otter, and she goes, that that sounds very worrying. And then she looks over to the four of you, who I'm guessing you're just sat around the cave, by the small little smouldering fire they've got going, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I suppose we should go check that out.
And she says, yes, if you could go and check that, go and look into this, that would be, I'd be eternally thankful. Or you can carry on to, well, back into 10 towns now. It's up to you. But my family do use these caves, and they are not far away. They're just another shelter that we use.
Hmm.
But obviously we haven't been in there for past couple of days, just before we found the four of you.
Do
Ah.
we want to rest before we
Be good. I
investigate
think.
this?
Question for the DM. Obviously, we used a hit dice. I think at the end of last session. Obviously, we did level up, but we haven't used. So presumably, our hit dice are still at 0 at this point because we only have one to start with. I know I used mine in the last
Yeah,
session.
I mean, I can trust you all to use. Say if you were to you level up inside that short rest.
would
So
we-
if need be, you can use 2. You've
Um,
already used 1, sure, but yeah, you can use
Yeah,
another
would we
one.
have
So you can use the
new
last one essentially
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, you can have the new one.
Okay.
Because I was
That's
going to
fine.
say,
Yeah.
remember we short rested in the tent, came back, and then leveled up when we finished that quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said,
So we got
you're
one left
saying-
basically. So
right.
we can
Yeah,
use our
yeah.
last hit dice now if we choose.
Because you would have sat round. You went out in the morning, and then you would have sat round, say, for like a couple of hours or something.
Yeah.
And you would estimate now it's about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that.
Cool. So we can like rest for an hour and a half, and then head
Yeah.
towards these caves. And that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Turkey?
Says
He
Amelia.
hasn't- Yeah. How would I phrase this in like the D&D world? Say, if we need to go into combat, I am spent with my connection to Shante. I would need to rest and pray to her to have more favor. I have those spell slots basically.
One second, folks. My thing's just
Question.
crashed.
Obs has.
Looks like it. Oh, actually, everything. From the looks of it.
Yeah.
This is still my old computer. It's not my new one. But yeah, it's
I
completely
should have put it
frozen.
back down.
Oh yeah, your camera's frozen.
It's never happened
I
before.
What is this? A speed run?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Now it's back.
Go caught up again.
Yeah, it's caught up now. That was weird.
With technical difficulties.
We've
Fun
never had technical
times.
difficulties before.
Edit that bad boy out.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. I have those spell slots.
I guess
game I need to
Question for
work.
the DM.
Yep.
As I've just unlocked spell slots, are those all fresh? They're all filled? Do you? I can fight without
I
them.
mean, it's not like you need to pray or anything.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you. Say they're unlocked, but you would still have to, pray or meditate.
It's, as a ranger, you wouldn't need to like memorize or I don't know how it works with
No,
rangers.
I just pick spells, but yeah, I get 2 level 1 spell slots when I get level 2 because that's when I first unlock spell casting.
Yeah,
So I
makes
haven't
sense.
cast any spells.
You haven't cast any spells.
No, never.
Well, you can, like I say, these 2 or 3 hours can be just this time for like learning new things, trying things out,
Oh.
kind of thing. That makes sense.
Cool.
The way hers might manifest would probably be a bit spontaneous because you know about her.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Yeah.
but do I get my slots basically?
I'll just say yes.
But does that also apply to the fact
gonna
that I
roll
now
some
have
dice.
action surge?
Yes, it would as well.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
fine.
okay.
You'd have that, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because I need to long rest to get my spells.
I guess at this point, then, if you've brought up the fact
you
that
can
you're not going to have
memorize.
the spells, Cassius will probably just say, "You seem well fitted with a weapon. We may be fine if there is a
Ah.
battle to be had. That you can hold your own with the weapons you currently wield. We should be all right."
Well, you use your crit.
Oh yeah, I know it's really annoying. Well, I'm back up to 19 health though, which is good. To be fair, I am a tank. Like,
I'm not going to risk
she'll
it.
be fine.
I don't need to waste mine. I can just use second wind and fight.
Oh, nice.
Halfway through this resting time as well,
Oh yeah, I'm good to
Um,
go. I'm not like my
yeah.
character's not gonna go basically. Like,
the
This is a warning.
beaver comes up, and who's got the 2 scrolls?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
The beaver
Amelia.
comes up to you and
Yeah.
drops a piece of paper in front of you,
Okay.
and then written on it in common is basically, don't forget these are 2 scrolls of healing.
Oh,
And the
nice.
beaver goes, yeah, I found this with all of our other possessions.
Ah,
It was just a little reminder for us so that we didn't forget.
no,
I
that's
really hope-
great. That now we know what the pieces of paper are.
I really hope they just said, "Don't forget that you're a beaver" on it.
Yeah. Was it
Beaver
scroll
knows
of
it's a
healing? Did you
beaver.
say?
So, yeah, 2 scrolls of whatever you are.
We can't. Oh, we can read them, but we can't. like,
Yeah.
Well, we can read them
yeah,
out. Now we know
yeah,
what they
yeah.
are. The downside of not knowing what the scrolls are, they could be anything. They could
Exactly.
literally turn the world
I
upside down
will-
for all we know. But now we know what they are.
Yeah.
We're safe to use them. You don't need to be proficient in magic. I don't think. I think there's probably a skill check to read them, but
Or possibly like Arcana or something.
yeah,
But that
Could
happens halfway through. Go on.
nice.
If there's spells that's accessed for my class, I should be able to read them if they're cleric spells, right? So I thought as long as your class
True.
can use that spell, I think I'd be able to use them.
Because I would
Look
assume
this up.
they would have like runes and things like that. Okay. So as you all gather your things and start to prepare to make your way out, is there anything
Oh
you
yeah.
say to each other?
Not really. I think maybe over just like Sophia take the lead or something.
Okay.
I'd probably
But yeah.
say, are we taking Judd or are we leaving him in the care of these animals?
Not leave him here. Be fine.
Is that wise? He may.
As long as I
Pros
think
to
he's as
do.
long as he's tied up properly.
Yeah, he's tied up. He'll be fine.
Okay then.
Maybe ask the seals just to keep an eye on him, make sure there's no funny business.
Give him other tusks.
I mean, they've
so
got
they
they've
can
got
lie on
tusks.
him.
Like, I wouldn't want to get
Yeah.
slammed
Just
by a
let him
seal.
again.
The wolves, is it a pair, like a male and a female wolf?
Yeah, they're male and female.
I just nod towards the wolves and I say, I'm sure the nice couple over here can keep an eye on him, can't you? And I give the wolves kind of a meaningful look. And then I give the guy a meaningful look.
They nod at you, and the guy is kind of passed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drunk too much.
Yeah.
Ah,
It'll be
it's all right. He's all
fine. What could possibly
tied
go
up
wrong?
and that.
Mm.
Having his little sleep. Nighttime.
Yeah.
So what happens is now you all gather up your things and you start
yeah.
making your way out of these caves. Led by the beaver again. Seems to be his main job. Lead you out of the caves. And then it leads you across the snow. You're out in the open. It's not too bad now. The light is starting to fade again. There's not really much light at the moment anyway, but it is turning too dark, to nighttime. You're heading out about 3 o'clock-ish. Nighttime would have fallen in between 2 and 3, so now it's pretty much nighttime.
Cool.
And the beaver leads you up to another cave. You've pretty much like walked for an hour, let's say. And you've gone up and down slopes, you've gone around the side of a mountain and around the other side. And the beaver stops, and you all stop behind it. And it hits the ground with its tail, as beavers do that when there's danger. And it points to the cave. And there is this basically just blackness where this cave is. But you can see 2 figures that are just face down in the snow, and they're about 50 yards away or so. And then the cave is like a pretty sizable cave, as it were.
Nice. Yeah.
How far away are these bodies in the dark?
They're about 50 foot away.
I'll step closer, kind of quickly, but keeping an eye out around me.
Sure. Yeah, you can get up. Do you go all the way up to them or just halfway?
Well, I'm stealthing, and if there's nothing around, I'll walk over all the way to them, check, see if they're alive.
Give me a perception check.
Yep.
If you're actively looking and stealthing at the same
Yep.
time.
7 on the perception. Did you want me to stealth as well?
Yeah, you can do a stealth check as well.
Okay. 11 on the stealth.
Cool.
Let's start rolling
Doing
shit sometime.
better at it. You don't see anything. There's nothing that puts you extra alert right now.
Okay.
As you
What?
get closer to the bodies, you start to see that their clothes have been torn. And there's
Are they alive?
splatterings of like blood around on the snow as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like in the middle.
I assume you're still reading. Or are you waiting for input?
Oh, I'm waiting for input. It's because I'm reading.
So the bodies, are they still alive?
Give me a medicine check or a investigation check if you want to start investigating.
I'll do a medicine check just to see if they're alive first. 14?
They are not alive. In fact, now that you're closer, you can definitely see that they have been torn apart by something.
I recently saw something else that was torn apart. I'm going to do an investigation check to see if this is the same thing. I rolled a 6.
Can't quite put your fingers on it.
If
For the
you're like,
record, Amelia's human, so can't see anything. It's literally just blackness in front of her.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll look back to those who can see, and I'll just shake my head and do this. Like,
yeah,
I mean, no, you
if
you can see outside. It's getting darker, but
yeah.
you can see
Picture
outside.
it like if you've in the real world, if you've ever been in woodland at night.
Yeah.
Like it's not pitch pitch. You can
Right.
You can
I thought we were
still
going into a
see, it's
cave.
just
Or have I
not
missed
We're
quite
not
it?
in
yet.
it yet. We're not in it.
Oh, we're not
yet.
in the cave. We're kind of just on the
It's
outskirts.
outside.
inside the cave
Okay.
is dark
I
there.
can see
Now
very
the-
little.
now the time for like stealthy this has passed, I might try and make a medicine check.
Yep.
Just to see if I can get any more from these bodies.
I'm-
I'm not very stealthy, but I can
I'm
do
just
medicine.
looking around the cave as you do this.
Oh, I
keeping
can
an
do
eye-
medicine.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm very bad at
I-
medicine.
happy to do
roll
That
like,
was a 4.
I'm happy to do like a if you guys are like searching the bodies, I don't mind doing a perception check to see if I notice something untoward. Like if you guys are inspecting the bodies, I'll be on guard. But
Yeah, I'll
otherwise,
probably just
me-
look the other way, to be honest, because I can't really see much into the cave. So I'm just gonna see what I can see, and that's the woods behind me. Check we're not gonna get ganked.
Yeah.
Can I,
can.
looking around the cave, obviously I can only see 60 feet. Do I see the corners of the cave? Do I see?
It goes on, like it just goes into blackness.
Do
60
I
feet.
see the end of the
It'll
cave?
go. Yeah. It kind of just bends around the corner out of sight. Also, now that you're all like around the two bodies and just searching the edges of the cave and stuff, you can see on the bodies, they have leather pouches. They look like they're more the explorer type. They've got their cold weather gear on. They are dressed to be out in the mountains.
Does anyone explain this to Amelia? Obviously, given her.
Well,
Did
we're
you at
probably
least
one
see
of
the
those two.
bodies
'Cause
there?
they're the
Yeah.
ones that are currently looking at them.
They also
Okay.
have 4 short swords. So one of them they've got short swords that have been drawn and look like they've been trying to fight off something.
Ooh.
One of the short swords, for instance, is like a foot or so away from one of them. They also have 2 short bows. One's got the short bow at its on the ground in front of them. The other one has a short bow like still across them, and they have 40 arrows on them with 2 quivers.
Nice.
You can also see who's looking at the bodies directly in this moment.
I think
I'll
that'd
be looking
Quinn.
at them.
Cool. Well, then you, Quinn, you see that there's a little like bundle of papers in a binder, like
Oh
a
yeah,
very
I'd take
small
that.
book. You take that.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that sounds interesting to me.
What that is, as you look it over in your hands, is it's a translation book. On the title, it has Orc to Common. So it's a translation book for the Orc language into Common.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd keep that. Sounds good.
If
Could do a learning orc.
whatever they're doing, I'd probably say to the group, like, not to be completely insensitive to these people, but it might be worth taking some of this winter gear and weaponry with us, and maybe offering the dead bodies to the animals because they're just gonna freeze out here.
I wonder on our journey back.
You keep cutting out, Jack.
Oh, I said, I wonder if these are the two folks we saw on the journey back from our trip to the springs.
They
Or
don't
from
look
the springs to the
similar,
cave.
do they, Phil?
You were too far away
Yeah, I guess it's hard to say.
to really put your finger on that kind of thing. They are
Yeah.
just they are two people. You were gauged that they're both the same height as each other, and when you looked up at them on the slopes, they were also the same height as each other traveling along before they went down out of view.
Mm-hmm.
And these two bodies are the same height, or
Yeah, they're the same height.
okay. It's hard to tell. These could be anyone, or they could be the two.
Just a thought.
Well,
But,
we can leave these
Why-
bodies here, and then if we need to take them back with us, we can.
Yeah. Can we
Um,
smell that the otter
yeah.
mentioned?
So now that, for those of you that have gone a bit further and looked into the cave, you start to recognize that they are a small series of caves that have shown signs of a past habitation, including small bones, mollusk shells, animal waste, and rotting vegetables, and countless tracks all around. And then as you look further towards the back of the caves, a human size, you find that their human sized prints can be seen more clearly among the older animal prints. The human prints come up to a wall, but then stop. So you'll find that the cave goes in and then it curves off to the side, and then it stops again around the corner. But you see that there are human prints that have just gone like that and stopped at the wall.
Isn't it meant to smell really bad here?
It does. It smells of animals living in it kind of smell. And the smell of just like old stale, um, just stale rotting sort of
Like
air.
feces. Oh.
Yeah, there's a bit of that. It's like a mixture. It's not great in here at all.
Oh, it stinks.
What's the size of these animal remains? Are they like rabbits, beavers, or are they more like wolves?
Walrus.
Like bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I think they're small.
Okay.
Yeah, small sort of animals.
At this point,
Well,
Amelia
either
fashions
way,
like a bit of a cloth.
We'll be coming back through this way, so I wouldn't worry about these for the moment. I'd worry about what's in front of us.
So Amelia's
then-
gonna go on.
You then
Well, I will
hear.
take arrows.
Okay. You then hear a muffled yell coming from the other side. Well, where those tracks, for those of you that looked, where those tracks stopped, the human like boot prints in in the ground, you can just faintly hear a yell, like somewhere in the wall.
I instantly turn towards that direction, and then
Yeah.
what I want to do is fashion like a bit of a fabric just to put as like a mask to
Oh yeah, you can do that.
avoid the smell as much as possible.
Yeah, I'll just head towards the sound of the person.
I'm probably at the back
I'll
of
head
the
towards
group.
Quinn,
Probably-
but I'll
got
probably be
my
towards the back as
out.
well.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got my axe
looking-
out, shield on my arm.
Yeah, I'll be at the back. Probably covering the entrance until they either yell for me or I hear this noise. But I'll probably be behind everybody else.
At this point, if we're in the cave, I'm gonna light the torch, and then I'm gonna just keep an eye out for things that look
That
out
makes
of
sense.
place. I guess.
Give me a perception check. Whoever's looking closer, give me a perception check.
I was just going to say to Quinn and Amelia, saying, Queen, do you that ability you use to give us sight? And I look at Amelia. Perhaps she could use this right now.
Okay.
Are you still able to do that? Or
Unfortunately, I need to give offerings to the Earth Mother. I cannot do it now.
I see nothing.
See nothing.
I rolled a 4. So yeah, literally,
Who
I can
else
just see the
is
the
looking?
flames. I'm just like looking at the flame
I will
intently.
have a look.
Slightly better.
Cassius is just
Oh my
like,
God.
have you
I
tried
roll
putting
so
your hood up?
bad. I just roll bad all the time, apparently.
Just for
That's
the
great.
benefit of the viewers, when you roll, just to let everyone know what you rolled, just for the
Oh,
viewers, I
sorry.
suppose. But yeah, 7 for
I
yourself.
got 7.
Got
My
13.
highest so far tonight.
Yeah, not bad.
I have yet to roll.
Right. So for you, Saphira, you see that the torch catches some like engravings into the stone where the footsteps stop, and you take a look and it's etched in Orcish. There are like these symbols etched in Orc.
Plot thickens. So I'll just come closer and I'll touch these, and you'll see me touching these. Hopefully, it doesn't blow up when I touch them.
No, you find that the stone is obviously cold to the touch, and they are just like indented in.
I don't suppose. Well, I wouldn't know that this is Orcish, would I? It's just a language that I don't understand.
True. Yeah.
Isn't
I suppose this would be a check.
isn't
I don't know if this would be
Orcish
intelligent.
written with the same stuff as Dwarvish in canon?
Would
I
I?
don't-
I don't know, nerd.
I think it is.
Would I
use
be
the
able to
Death X
tell?
script.
Would I be able to tell
Yeah,
that it's
you're
similar to the
correct,
book
Levi.
I just looked at?
So
Yes.
actually, so it's in dwarven runes. It's like in Romanic letters, but
Oh yeah.
so would I know this is Orcish?
I suppose so.
If
I
it's
mean,
using the same language,
yeah,
the
it's-
same alphabet.
yeah. For you,
Yeah.
Quinn, for instance, the Orcish translation stuff is matching up. From the writing on the wall to the book is matching up.
Cool. I will use the books. I also speak Dwarvish.
For you, Saphira, I guess, like you also done you've been around.
It's not Dwarvish. Must be Orcish.
Yeah. Or like get the book out and like hand it to Sophia. Like I found a translation book. But I don't know if I know what language it translates from into common. But it's using the dwarven runes, so
Looking really hard, really close to the
Yeah.
page to read,
Alright.
and look back and forth. Don't know how long this will take me to try and
You got-
figure
you got-
out what's on the
Like
wall.
going back and forth in the book,
You've got
be
what's
like
it,
this
sight?
one,
You've
this
got
one.
dark vision. You can probably read it.
Yeah, still got to navigate through the book and find like matching words
yeah,
and
true.
stuff.
I've got your
Symbols, yeah.
message, Phil.
Yeah.
I mean, how long does it take me to translate that?
Oh, like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hope that
So it's
screen
just
wasn't super important.
very slowly going. The
They can wait. They'll be fine.
dead pass not.
With
That's it.
that, there's a scraping of stone, and this door opens up.
Oh,
That was interesting.
so now there's two passages: the one that leads further into the cave, and then this.
Yeah,
one
it goes around the corner, but it abruptly
Yeah.
stops. This is a complete new passage, and it's definitely like carved passage at this point. And you can see these like buttresses,
Wait.
like a mine would do. So there are like buttresses going along, and you can see in the distance there is just a bit of a glow as well.
Are we? Is there a map for this?
There will be in a second.
Okay, cool. That's all right. Get my head around it.
I look back at the others. Well then, do we continue into the suspicious hidden passage?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we shall, but perhaps just be a little
Where
bit
the cr-
mindful.
Hmm.
This seems like a perfect place for an ambush, and it sounds like they know we're
Okay.
coming now.
Yeah.
Whoever they
should-
are.
So we should advance with caution, but we can't leave that poor person to their fate.
Charge!
So, as you go down, this is going to happen along the corridor, essentially,
cool.
along the passage. Your light now reaches a load, like several sacks. They're like brown Hessian sacks that are just put up against the wall on one side. And as you get closer, you can see lots of this single track is
Hmm.
coming in and then is going backwards and forwards lots of times, as if somebody has been collecting, just collecting things in these sacks. What do you do?
I'll look to the others, stand back. I guess, are there any sticks around, like a long stick that I can poke it with?
Did you bring a long stick?
I guess
Might be
she'll poke it with her
randomly in my
sword. She'll
gear, maybe. What's in my
slowly,
gear?
quietly draw a sword
Yeah.
and then poke it with the sword slowly, just from a distance as far as she can reach.
Okay.
Which for a dwarf probably isn't that
squishes-
far.
It squishes in a bit, and then it hits a bit of metal, like something tings.
Apparently, I have a staff.
Okay.
Could poke her with a
All-
staff.
All of these staffs look like they've got various objects in. You can see how they're like sacks that have been filled up with different objects.
Phil's smiling because there's clearly going to be some weird shit where he's like, he's going to get to watch while we're just all like, what the fuck is this? So I resisted opening the sack long enough to do my danger check, but now I'm going to open it up and see what the fuck's in there.
I think I know what
Yeah,
it is.
you can see that there are old trinkets of carved stone jade, for instance. There's a bit of scrimshaw. I don't know what scrimshaw is. And there are other different types of materials that can be found in the north. If you want to look at them more closely and think about them, if you give me a intelligence history check, you might be able to discern a bit more.
These carved stone. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
bits of carved
Yeah,
jade
scrimshaw.
stone.
Yes.
It's carved bone or ivory, apparently.
Oh, cool, it's that.
Interesting.
I get.
Cool.
This was a history check, right? Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
Oh,
instead of
nice.
your normal proficiency bonuses.
Nice.
It might
What do you
apply. I
get?
don't know if this really applies, but it's up to you. At 13 as a base,
Yeah.
you can add to that if you.
13 is fine.
15.
Yeah, 13 is fine. You'll find that these are they primitive, but they are orc artifacts and religious icons. And
Okay.
that same like now it's more or less stale air, but there is still the smell of death in the air.
I'll relay this to the group.
You can start to see that there are indeed orcish carvings on the struts that go up and like hold up the tunnel,
Uh-oh.
that kind of thing. You can also see that the struts are incredibly old. Like they wouldn't take a lot to knock down if you weren't careful. Very, very old, ancient sort of workings that you're going down.
Probably saying this quietly to the group, but Cassius probably says, if that bag is full of orcish trinkets, and potentially those two fellows, chaps at the front door, were killed by orcs, you would have thought they would have brought the bodies in with them.
Look
Good
more
point.
like they were mutilated by animals rather than orcs. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Makes me more concerned for this scream we've heard.
Something
That could
does
be
not
either.
feel right.
As you sit there and ponder, stand there and ponder for a second, Saphira, you can see that there are these square tablets in one of the other bags. And they're just, it is actually one of these single bags. It's a bit smaller. There are about 4 bags, and in the fourth one, there are these square tablets with these images on them carved in. They're stone, they're slate tablets, unless they're square. And you could hold them in your hands, for instance.
Okay.
With your religion check, oh, there's a 4. Do you take them out of the bags?
Oh,
Um. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't see why I wouldn't.
that's fine. Can you give me a
you
charisma
instantly
saving
die.
throw, please?
Yep. I'm very bad at charisma. That's a 2.
That is a 2.
oof.
Okay.
A 3
Uh,
minus 1.
D4s.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
I
dang.
mean, it's better than a 1.
So as you pick it up, as you start to take them out of the bag, you can feel a spike of pain in your brain, and you take 2 points of psychic damage.
Thought I was gonna get to turn on the party.
I thought it was about to blare out. Never going to give you up in the cave and alert everyone.
Charisma is
Uh,
usually like a mind control thing.
Yes, yeah. So you take 2 points of psychic damage as something, just something interferes with your mind.
Yeah.
And do you hold them or do you drop them on the floor?
I guess she would instinctively drop it
Okay.
as this happened.
They scatter onto the floor. And as you look down at them with your intelligence,
History check.
you could do religion check or history. But to be honest, you
Uh,
got history.
My
It was
check from
fine.
before was 13 or 15. If you
Yeah.
have my.
I mean, I can try.
I will just read these out because this is what you can. For those of you that got the religion check, or for you, Zafira. The first tile is decorated with a stylized eye symbol. This is the orc god Grumish. I'll type these in the normal chat.
I think it's Groomsh or
Grumish.
something.
Yeah.
You say it's got an eye on it, like an iPad, yeah?
It's like a stylized eye. That is.
I guess I wouldn't necessarily know this is Groomsh. Or well, I guess I did the history check, so I don't know if Quinn would probably recognize this as well. I imagine.
So that's Grumish. That's the first one.
Yeah.
Then the second one shows a representation of a decorative cave opening. This is the goddess Lufik. I think I'm saying that right.
I haven't heard of that one.
Cave.
Spell.
It's
Yeah, I think Grumish is like the main one. I had no idea
That's
about any of
lovely.
them.
Lufik.
Oh yeah, Luthic. Yeah.
Lufik.
Yeah.
And then the third one is a sword dripping with blood, and that's That's the orc god Inavel.
Could be.
Inavel.
You gitses.
Uh,
I'm getting a definite orc vibe.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I think
definitely.
these could have been
definitely,
orcs that lived here.
Nah, it's all one big coincidence. This is going to be the
Yeah.
animals playing tricks on us. It's a very elaborate scam that they're
Inavel.
running on
It's
us.
those damn gnomes
I
again.
believe that's an ILNEVAL.
Yeah.
Ilnaval.
Living now?
So those are on the floor in front of you now.
Ilnaval is that last one. Well, you saw Zufira kind of recoil and drop the tablets as she touched them.
Hey, Zafira, that was why did you drop the?
It's something shot into my mind. That hurt.
You okay?
Yeah,
I don't know these are holy symbols.
maybe don't touch them.
Hmm. Any idea what they are?
If
I'm gonna
my
make a roll.
memory
What
serves me,
role are
it's-
you using?
I'm gonna make a religion roll.
Sure.
See if I know about these deities.
Yeah, I'll let Quinn speak if
Oh,
she.
14 apparently.
Yeah, you get the same information.
Cool, so I do know. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
probably
you know
say,
this.
these are. Yes, these are markings of orc deities. Guess they must have some divine essence to them to make you be react to that
Do
or like that.
Who is there any of you that are proficient in arcane?
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
No, not at all. Okay.
I'm a
Oh,
religious
one in the
person.
party.
Yep. You just get the religious aspect of it all.
Yep, religion and history is all I can do. Don't have anything else.
I've got a +1 in Arcana from my intelligence.
I get a +2, but I'm not proficient in it.
Are you proficient? Oh, no.
No.
I mean, I can use it, but I'm not going to.
Huh.
So it's quite a strong chance that either orcs do live here or did live here, which makes, if it's the latter, then it makes whatever quelled them from their home a mighty beast indeed.
So
Should we report our findings or should we continue on? Is the question. I mean, I'm happy to continue on, but
I want to find the source of that noise.
mm,
You
you
can't
can-
leave someone to their fate. In the
that
sure
is
never.
true.
Walk
Then-
softly and carry a big sword.
Okay, so I'm going to move you over to. Hopefully this works. Oh. Going to move you over to the map.
Nice.
Looking like you wanna dance.
I shall move the stream over as well.
That all working for you?
Yeah. Seems to be.
And in response to what the others are saying, Zufira will say, "We came here for a reason. I don't see why we would stop now."
Sure.
My vision is so broken. It's so ridiculous how much I can see.
Now we're at like
I
I know,
nighttime.
it felt like
everyone.
Calazar
Let's
last
show it.
last
Yeah.
campaign.
It's like
Now you know what it's
300
like.
foot. Mad.
Can you give
Power.
me your marching order?
Well, I guess me and Sophia at the front. I guess it sounds.
It
like.
seems like those two are taking the lead this
Yeah,
time.
I'll be the back.
Yeah, and then like you two at the back. I
Yep.
guess.
I'm kind of hiding.
Decide
Well,
how far back you want to go. I guess.
I'll probably just stay behind. So if anything does happen, I can kind of keep to the
Mission
shadows as much as
escape.
possible.
It would be like
Yeah.
a Tetris block then.
Yeah, almost just
Like
like a
3
body
lines.
blocker, using the
Yeah.
half elf to body block. He's taller than me anyway.
Same again with this
Oh, yeah.
map.
I'm tiny as well.
Obviously, the map probably doesn't align to the arrow, so each square is 5 foot.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look.
So as you walk down, yeah, it's slightly over.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
it's a
So
little
just
bit
do it by
over.
squares.
Yeah. no worries.
so as you walk, the footprints lead down a passage which splits to the right and the left, which is when you get up to here.
Oh yeah.
Right and left. Dim light
Show
plays with the
myself there, I guess.
both directions. Hopefully that torch is working.
Yes, yes, it is.
There,
I can
there is
see.
actually a torch staked into the wall.
Is
That's been
there
like
a
put there.
Ooh.
is the torch a light or is it like dud
It
essentially?
is actually burning at the moment.
Oh, okay. Noted for
Let's
later on.
say, I can. Again, I can say. So, do we go left or do we go right?
Cassius straight away is left is best. Left it is.
You hear a soft whimper echoes towards you, followed by a yelp of pain and hysterical screaming.
Which direction?
It's kind of in both directions. It's weird.
Uh,
It's emanating both from both directions.
Hmm.
I guess I'll probably just say left, and then
Let's go
just
left.
go for a quicker walk.
Go left.
There's people that need us.
You get up to here.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess they're both connected anyway. Fake choice.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable video games these days.
Several, as you enter the chamber, several lit torches are spaced throughout this particularly worked cavern. Three stone pillars carved to resemble fierce orcs in battle poses. They hold up the ceiling, so that's those stars.
Oh, the
They're
stars,
pillars.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
they're not well, they are statues, but holding up the
Yeah, they're
holding up
blocked.
the ceilings. All around the chamber, niches are carved into the walls. The ice-filled niches hold upright bodies of orcs. So what you can see,
That was an orc killer.
these are these bits, these little outcroppings here.
Oh.
They are, imagine it like a door, but it's like a sheet of ice. And the ice just extends a bit backwards. And then
Oh, it's like
inside
carbonite.
those, yeah, in the inside, it's like a see-through. And then inside
Interesting.
those, there are orcs that look like they're asleep. But the ones
Aha! Time to kill
most,
more.
the ones most forward, they are awake and they're slowly moving, like ever so slowly, but you can see that the closest ones, for instance, like over here, their movements are starting to twitch further and further in the ice. You can also no longer see your breath in this room. Against the wall opposite where you enter, a man lies on the floor. He tries to get away, but a hand grips his ankle. The hand pokes out of one of the niches. So, see here.
Oh, I
The hand
see.
pokes out from one of the niches, its arm free of the ice. As you enter, four of the ice niches shatter, and the orcs held in each stagger out. So now, you have a couple of orcs coming out. You've got one there. We're gonna have one here.
I love
Do
how
they
I can't.
seem...
I'm probably like the worst person to be hosting this for the simple fact that I can't see anything.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
Yeah,
hilarious.
it'd be a big surprise when you come down there.
Yeah.
Quite literally a big surprise.
Yeah.
Has anyone got a stool I can stand on so I can see what's going on?
Kind of ironic, I'm the shortest, but I'm like the best
So they're
vision.
Yeah.
they
You've
stagger
got to be
out.
good at something, right?
I will, for the ones that smash, I will reveal how many there are in there.
But do they look like normal orcs?
These are undead. Now that as this is all happening so quickly,
Yeah.
these are very much You're undead.
That's all right.
Wonder they look like off color or something. Well, lads, time for me to break out my turn undead.
Turn undead! Exclamation mark,
Implosion.
question mark.
Run away.
Tell Undead does not work how I think it should work.
Well, they don't look dead, do they necessarily? They look like, or do they?
No, these are dead.
Oh, okay, they are dead.
They
I thought
are.
they'd just been frozen in carbonite.
They are dead.
But are they skellies or are they like got meat?
No, they are undead orcs.
It looks like a corpse, yeah.
Yes,
So it's a
it's,
zombie.
You can look at it
they're-
and be like,
they're-
that ain't breathing. That ain't.
it's pretty
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
and they all shuffle out like this.
Just going
like
out of character
Thriller.
just for 2 seconds. Zafir, you might want
Yeah.
to move your camera up just a smidge.
Who?
Greg.
Oh, is it cutting
Just
off my
up.
head?
Yeah,
again?
it's cut off, yeah.
That's
calm down.
on my screen. It's fine. You need to stop
Yeah.
cropping it so much.
The next bit. So they stagger out. The man on the floor shrieks in terror. The stone plates, he screams at you. I removed them. They were wards. He points to another in the center of the room, which I will just draw like
Can I just
here.
shout out like you fucking idiot?
Yeah, he points to one in the center of the room. That's the last one. The others I already taken. Put them back in the rightful places. The hand that grasps his leg gives a gruesome twist, and you all hear a pop, and then
Oh,
the man faints from the pain.
I mean, to be
savage.
fair, he probably deserved it.
So now we're going to go
We
through
don't have the
initiative.
plates on us.
No,
Fight
they're
them
in the
because-
middle. Wow, they're somewhere. I didn't actually see.
They're all like the way back in like the corridor.
Oh yeah, did any of you take them with you?
No, we haven't got them.
No, because
Okay.
he spike damaged him. Mine spiked him.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up things that hurt people.
Why are there numbers here already?
I
Roll
see
for
the
initiative,
clear
I guess.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, boys, this would be fine. Phil, can you clear the turn tracker, please?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Not good.
I've
Six.
not seen anything going on in this
it.
cave.
That's not bad, but the 0 to initiative.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually.
Nice.
None of you called them out, by the way.
Huh?
Remember Jack was saying about call out the numbers? I mean, I guess you can
Oh,
see.
yeah.
them,
Oh, you can see
probably.
it now. We're on the fight thing.
I did forget.
I got a,
I'm not
I
gonna
got a
lie.
natural 20, so
The zombies got -2,
that's impressive.
Good
so they
effort.
go naught.
All right, how far?
Who-
Oh, wait, it doesn't. Oh yeah, turn dead's not
Right.
even a spell, is it? It's just an
Who
action.
who-
Interesting.
Yep.
Did I get the same as Dave in it?
Panel divinity.
1, 2, 3,
So I
4,
assume Dave would go
5.
first. He's got a faster dex, I don't know.
I probably don't.
I've got dex of 10, so and no modifier.
My dex is 10 as well. Oh yeah, because we both got 0 on initiative.
Yeah,
Roll
Whatever.
off.
I
Or
mean, I could just go.
you can go. Like, you're at the front. Makes sense.
1, 2.
no,
3,
it's very competitive.
5.
This is a competition here.
About
To
to
see who
say.
wins D&D.
I'm about to say, how does that work? It's a team building exercise.
Did I
Tell
hear that
you
thing
all
about
right
the
now,
metal
I'm
plates,
gonna
by the
win
way?
This campaign.
Metal
What about the
plates.
metal plates?
Can't see why
What was
not.
it he said about the metal plates in the encasings?
He said to you to put them back because he took them. They were wards.
I
Metal-
guess I would say on my turn. Oh. Someone with longer legs should go and get the plates. I'll try and hold them off. We're going to move up a little bit just to make it a bit easier for people to go past me. I'll go by the pillar. Why not?
But he's yelling about moving the plates, but we just arrived.
Something about putting dinner on plates. I'm not sure.
1,
Probably longer
Clearly
legs.
confused.
4. I get that one. How far away
You
is it?
can't even see where anything is. I just know there's shit going on. So I'm
I
like,
give you a quick. The stone
Ah.
plates, I removed them. They were wards. That last one, the others I've already taken, put them back in their rightful places. Is what you all heard
Oh,
before,
yeah.
human.
before the zombie got him.
Yeah, he's human.
Fucking.
I was just
He's
saying.
telling us
we
that he
need...
fucked up and released the orcs, and he wants us to fix it. He's just ordering us to fix it.
He's unconscious. He had his leg ripped off.
So who's telling us this?
Yeah, he told us this. and
Because
He
then
that
told
was
us
his
this
leg ripped off.
before that
Okay.
happened.
Right. Before the leg ripping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's like as you enter the room, he sees you, he yells out at you, then the zombie gets him.
Maybe we should stab him while he's asleep.
Arrows.
Yeah, okay, I can reach. I'm gonna try and turn undead on this 30 foot, so we can get the two nearest me.
Kill some orcs, ladies. And Cassius.
Right, how do I do this? Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Oh yeah.
So it's my action. 30 feet. They have to be able to see me or hear me, which I guess they can.
Yeah.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for these two?
Wisdom saving throw.
Can't imagine that's great for zombie orcs.
Yeah, they should be pretty thick, hopefully.
Oh yeah, minus yes. Yes, they are.
Brains.
They got a 7.
Cool. I think my spell must be higher than that. I got a 12 as my spell save DC. Cool. So they are now afraid of me, and until they take damage, they need to move away from me on their turns for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, for its action, it can only dash or try to escape through other means, like going through doors and stuff.
Got ya.
Apparently, they can use a dodge action. If you want to give them the dodge action, I guess. But they still have to use their movement to move away from me.
Okay.
So yeah, so I got like my symbol, super like Hammer House of Horror kind of style. Pull out my holy symbol from like my necklace. Say, what do I say? Say like, your presence here defiles the Earth Mother. And then like cast that. And then yeah, I wouldn't know if it worked or not. But yeah, I'm just doing that.
Okay. Do you move anywhere?
I already moved. I moved
Oh, you
like
already moved up.
10, 20
Okay.
foot. Yeah.
All right. I guess I should finally see what's going on in this room. So I just take a step forward. And I can see a dead guy and some orcs.
Dead guy. He's not dead yet. He just has his leg broken.
I know.
It's like not necessarily dying.
Might as well be.
Well, yeah.
Once we're through with him.
Then the
Aha.
bonus objective to say him, but you have to come back
So,
at a higher level
I
to do
didn't.
it.
You obviously turned undead. I've got no idea about this, but at this point, like I get close enough, and I'm like, I see orcs. I'm gonna attack this guy
Shame the fastest guy is not going to get the tablets.
up there.
All right.
It's on it. So I'm attacking this one that's running away up here.
Yep.
And I think this is time to show off my last trick at the moment. And Cassius puts his hand inside of it. The only person who's going to see this is Quinn. Grabs the weapon inside of his cloak and fucking launches this wooden thing at this enemy. Gets a 12.
Oh, boomerang.
There's a 12. That hits.
That's so random.
And there's 1 damage.
One damage.
Levi is a massive Zelda fan, especially Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
loves
thinking
it.
more specifically, the cross from Castlevania, but
Yeah.
but yeah,
Well, that 1 damage is worth stopping it from fleeing.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You just like go on the wind. And you see this boomerang go, boom, 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 plongs this thing right on the head.
And
Like,
again.
I get worried
Boom,
whenever
boom, 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 boom.
I have this trench coat, honestly.
Mm.
All these
I've
toys.
got all kinds of
trying to
shit
follow.
under this cloak. It's great. And that's my turn end.
Okay. Amelia.
The boomerang's what I need to mark where my boomerang is.
You're cutting out there, Jack.
Oh. I just rolled an intelligence check to see if Amelia could figure out that, like, what these things actually are, or if they are in the thing that we just came from.
Which things?
So the what you call plates.
Yeah.
would they be the things that spiked Zufira in that room before, or is it completely different?
You saw her pick up the plates out the sack.
Would I know those are
Inst-
plates, or would like the wards that he's talking about essentially, or is it just?
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. You can't figure that they're the same thing. There's one in the middle of the room over here. You could see on the floor, for instance,
To
and
be fair,
he would have been like pointing at the plate on the floor.
I can't even see him, and with the 4, I'm going to say she
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
figure
you're
it out.
over here.
So
Okay.
in that case, I'm just going to run forward and see
Yeah.
what I can see. I'm guessing seeing that there, I might probably figure it out.
Yeah, it's fine. I will say you can also see that. Mark them on the map as well as you run in and take a glance around. You can see that there are 1 and 2 and 3 indentations in the walls
Yeah.
that are square.
Okay. So I'm piecing the puzzle together.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move back pretty much where I started and say, I'll get the plates. You take care of this. Actually, how far back is it? Like roughly in terms of feet?
Once you get, let's say, once you get off of the grid,
Yeah.
you'll be away for, should we say, like 3 turns? It's not too far back.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
We got this. Fine.
I'll say I'll get the. I'll get the.
I got a mahogany fucking boomerang. Don't worry about it.
I'll get the sigils, and then I dash off.
Okay, so for 3 turns you are gone.
Okay.
It's the last time we see Amelia. She's
You
gone.
Yeah.
you just
Never
go-
again. I'm like, see ya.
She just left.
You just like
It's like-
disappear.
Skips to
Down
you, and it's
there.
like you fighting an owlbear on your own.
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah,
apologize for the
cigarettes.
rest of the group who,
Zufira.
or everyone on
It never came
thing.
back.
You never get to see anything apart from just a black screen.
Why don't you just leave your
Oh,
token
that
there?
is true.
Yeah, leave my
actually.
token there just so I can at least see what's going on.
Yeah.
Work out
Alright.
the distance, work out your dash, and then like.
We'll just leave.
I'll
Your
go
token
here
open
just so that we
for
can see what's
place
going
wherever.
on
Yeah,
for
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
else.
Makes sense.
But as far as the thing is concerned, I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know
AFK.
whether.
Zufira.
I guess I'll say that I'm on this one. To be fair,
Yeah, mounting each other.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Come
Rude
again?
in this podcast, honestly, we are not rude here.
Get out.
Rude
Only
boy
been 6
babes.
seconds.
So, these plates on the floor, they look identical to the ones in the bag, or are they like counterparts that are to be
That
plates to be
one,
placed on?
the one on the floor is a different symbol to what you've seen so far.
Yeah, but these star things,
Yeah.
are they like stands that look
Oh,
like
so they're orc
Pillars.
warriors.
pillars, right?
They're pillars carved into orc warriors that look like they're holding up the ceiling.
Okay, but we didn't see anywhere that looked like it sort of held the plates.
Of
Where are we going to put the plates? Or
1,
these red spaces, right.
2, 3 so far.
And are they like inverted versions of the plates, kind of?
Not so much inverted versions. They're just like they're a couple of centimeters in, the same thickness as the plates, and they're a square.
Okay, I'll destroy them. No, I guess if Jack's getting the plates, I will just do my ranger thing and shoot. So the one that's grabbed this guy, I'll shoot him.
Okay.
17
You definitely hit.
for 9 points of
9
damage.
points of
Jesus.
damage.
Well, I'm glad I turned all these.
Okay. It goes into his shoulder and sticks in him.
Oh yeah, that was turned. Well, I already chose. This was just the one that was reaching for the guy, so I kind of instinctively shot him, and it's all
Yeah.
happening at the same time. So
Yeah, that's fine.
so he's still alive.
Just funny.
Um,
Like, God damn it.
I
mean, you
didn't
did
notice the symbols.
You did
Um,
it without us seeing.
Yeah, to be fair, it's all.
I definitely
confusing.
didn't see it, so
I guess I'll just go stand, kind of, with them here, and end my turn.
Yeah, sure. Now is the zombies' turns. Put that way over there.
You're used to playing Vitharil and immediately trying to hide behind everyone.
Uh,
No, I'm a strong, independent woman now.
Down straight.
and quite normal
This
size.
is going to go 1, 2, 5, 10, 15,
3 foot
20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, 20. It's there. So this one is going to have an attack. Oh no, it's scared, isn't it?
No, it's
Uh,
not.
They both attacked it.
I clonked it around the head with the
Oh,
boomerang.
they're not anymore.
No.
Nope, they both taken damage.
Okay, so that one will go
Oh,
there.
that cancels it? I didn't realize. Shit.
1,
Stood there with my
2,
holy
Well,
symbol,
we don't know how
and
your powers work,
radiating
we're getting-
light coming out of
It's
it.
realistic. Like, we
5,
don't
10.
know your powers as
20.
players, but also the characters don't. We
Yeah.
don't know how Turn Undead works, but we're learning. This is the arc, right?
Turn Undead is not as good as it should be.
Okay.
This is
Sick.
episode 1 of Legend of Vox Machina
What
of
you
every
expect-
team up, where you
Yeah.
have to have the
Um,
characters tripping over each other and going,
Yeah.
"Hey, I had that one. What are you doing?"
I'm going to come back and
I
everything's
thought-
going to be dead. That's what's going to
I
happen.
thought Turn Undead was basically it turns it to your side for a certain amount of time.
No, makes them flee.
No,
This
it's
is fear, but for undead.
It's all right, I guess.
So this zombie orc is going to attack you. We have 12.
Seems like a
We've got
bad idea.
15.
I am all good.
You're all good. Okay, so
Yeah.
it swipes at you but misses. You see it like try and reach out.
He's too
Okay.
small.
Trying to reach out and touch Faith.
Yeah. Quinn.
Cool. Seeing how great my plan went, like I might try and
You gotta do it again.
shout tactics.
It's like, let me show you.
Because the problem is, there's no like visual effect to know my spells work. So I can't be like, look for the ones that look scared. They're just you can't really tell until they flee. But I think it would be better if I was lower down in the turn tracker rather than going first.
Yeah. It's a conversation starter. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, there's no point in me doing. Nah, there's no point in me using Twilight Sanctuary yet. It's still a bit early. I'll just try and hit him with my axe.
Sure.
I get pesticide to do some work. This is normally, I roll so well. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
I rolled so low.
I think you like hit it, but it glances off. Like it scrapes off the shoulder and doesn't no physical damage.
Yeah.
It's just stuck in his shoulder, like. "Ugh."
Yeah.
Oh well, I tried.
That your turn?
Guess I could just use my bonus action to get a spell back.
Stay in your lane,
Right.
healer.
Oh.
Well, I have like
Stick
the
the
one
patch
with
on
highest
up the wound.
ACs and health.
Alright. Bonus action for
Yeah,
you then.
same.
I just like dismissing clerics as like just the healer. That's all they do is they heal, right?
But then you find out in D&D, healing really isn't that good.
Yeah, no.
You can't
Clerics
be a
do
healer.
so much more than healing. So
Yeah.
much more.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I use my bonus action to harness divine power and get back one of my
Okay.
spells.
Cassius.
Right, well, I'll have to totally go get the boomerang. He's gonna get the whip and just flash it at this orc in front of me. That's a small circle.
Flashing it from your trench coat.
Yep.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah,
buying?
very good.
Right, I will roll to whip this boy.
From my mother.
It's green.
14.
Yep, you managed to hit it.
3 damage.
3
Oh,
damage.
Right.
This is that one,
Is
isn't
it?
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one right in front of me.
Damn
Like,
Using that long
Like,
reach.
that's
cleans it
good.
up and just goes boosh
Oof.
and catches
Do-
him.
Do you
Takes a
move?
chunk of his shoulder out or some shit.
Did they go back in your trench coat?
No, not at this
Ah.
point. No.
And he's like whipping out, put it back in.
What no. Once he's got it out, it stays out. Flaccid or not, it's staying out.
Mm.
Do you move at all?
No, just wave it around a bit
My
more in front
mum
of me.
gave me this.
Okay. Amelia,
Back, I say. Back.
that was your
This is
first
why
time
we-
round.
Yeah, 1 of 3.
1 of 3.
Laters.
Zafira.
Yeah, this is why we don't crop, because then you can't see my whipping hand. Just...
You can't get the full effect of the whip.
exactly, we can't gesture. It's just our head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow because, in fact, no, I will do a different thing. I'm gonna ask straight up, just the one time. Can I just swap weapons freely before I take an action, or do I have to like drop the bow and do the thing?
I've certainly had it in past to like quickly draw out a weapon would be dropping the weapon you're holding. How did we used to do it? Was it a whole action to switch weapons
If you
safely?
drop it, safely is a whole action,
Yeah.
isn't it? But
Yeah,
Action
because
to
you'd have to
draw
put
and put
away.
the other away, or just,
Sure. In that case,
you can just drop it and draw the other ones. Still
this
use
this
your
one in the
action.
middle is bigger, you say, or it looks bigger.
It's just a token. It's the
Okay.
same. They're all like different
I'll
sizes, I
drop
guess.
my I'm like, I don't want to spend a whole action, but I also don't want to like leave my bow on the floor. But I'll leave it on the floor for now.
Sure.
I'll draw a little boo. Well, I don't know what the fuck's happening there.
It's
I
there.
will draw my 2 swords. There it is. I tried to draw a bow, but it's a square tool, so it's a square bow. I will take a slash with my main hand first at this dude. That's 22.
Hey, definitely hits.
Oh.
9 damage.
9 damage. It's looking ropey.
Okay, and I'll try to
Sinewy.
finish it off with the other slash. 23.
Definitely hits.
Nice.
6
6
damage.
damage. It's
Wow.
not quite there yet, but
That's
Attacking-
you
high
like
numbers.
hack off an arm or something.
You can only dream of these.
Oh, geez, Rick. End of my action. Turn.
Nice.
Bomb base. Where are we? Yep. That one comes over here. These will stagger ever forward, like so.
You can only move 5 foot.
It's zombie side.
These are both focused on you. So these are two attacks into you.
Me is in. Yeah.
What are they holding?
yeah.
Weapon-wise, or are they just
What are they holding? This is just like their hands.
Right. Just
You can see like their bony, like
Yeah.
claw hands and nails
Nasty
sticking out and
nails.
that sort of horrible things. So the first attack,
Yours.
yeah, +3, 23.
Yep.
Then you take 6 points of damage.
Okay. I'm down to 14. That's right.
Second attack is a 9.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Those are the zombies done. So then we go Quinn.
I wonder if it's worth holding my action or not. But I don't know what the trigger would be. Not to completely meta game, trying to get my turn undead to happen just before their turn.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really a way of me doing that. How many are there in 30 feet of me now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I probably could get like 4 of them. Actually, yeah, just do it again and try and get like more of them. If it's more than they can attack, then I'll be fine. Yeah, let's do that.
What do we see when you're doing this?
So
Do we know what you're doing at all?
I make sounds and I hold my holy symbol. I assume there'd be a visual effect, like all my magic. It's probably like a light comes out of my holy symbol. Like the pale green, like summer grass, or like wheat and stuff like that, like harvesty colors. I say the same again.
Now wheat fields.
Yeah. or more agriculture and stuff like that. So
Mm.
yeah, I'll do that. So
Okay.
yep, I hold up my holy symbol again and say, "Your presence is a blight on this land and on the Earth Mother." And yeah, can I get a wisdom save? 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can hit the one at the back. I think I can hit all but this one.
Sure.
So 4, I guess.
First one. 13. 11. So the first one's 11.
Cool. He
What-
fails.
He fails. Put the mark back on. So that's that.
Gonna be the only one that passes, isn't he?
Yeah. The second one definitely fails.
Yep.
Third one fails as well.
Nice.
Oh god. And then that fourth one. If there begins to be too many zombies, then I will just do. It's in range, isn't it? And the last one does pass on a 19.
Cool. Sick.
Okay.
I don't think there's much more I can do, really. I don't really have any sick bonus action stuff. I don't have any spells that bonus actions either.
You can. I'll put in a hint. You can always look at the walls. You can always look. Try and discern more about the plate on the floor, or studying the walls, for instance. Things like that.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for like
Okay.
Amelia to come back with the other plates because we're gonna need them all anyway.
Cassius then.
Zufira
Right.
sees her doing all of this and goes, I wonder what Quinn's doing. Continue.
Yeah, I guess I see if, like, say, be gone, foul demon, or whatever the words were specifically. But
Not what I said at all.
But,
Okay,
you know.
I didn't say any of those words. I didn't think.
But is unsure as to if there's no physical or like visual indication as to what's going on.
Well, there is visual, and there is. You never
Sorry,
pay any
I've got
attention
I've
to
got a
like
cat here.
anything we do.
We don't know
So-
how it works, though.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't. He's probably heard of it, but whether he doesn't know it's this specific thing, no one's explained to me. This is what this is.
Cleric shit.
No, I meant the spell,
Yeah.
being turned undead. He's
I
probably
mean,
like
it's not a
seen it and heard of it,
spell.
Cleric
but
shit.
yeah.
Well, it's kind of a spell. Doesn't use a spell slot though.
Right. I mean, this guy in front of me is looking pretty beat up, so he's just gonna give him another good whipping.
Sure.
13,
Yeah, hits.
5 slashing damage.
Oh, how does the whip kill him then? Well, I say
So-
kill him again.
I guess in this instance, if like it probably just like goes and slices, like so much energy for it, just like slices his head off or some shit.
Nice.
It's like takes it and the head just like falls off and rolls to the floor.
Okay.
And the body just goes down on knees and goes.
Nice.
You
We
just see it
move
like you
on.
see him spin it up first and then like flip it out. Like you see the energy of the whip like straight into the neck.
Amelia, this is your second turn. You rush down the hall.
Yeah.
You get to the bags. You see that there are the 3 plates on the floor now. They're like slate. They're not metal or anything. They're just like slate plates with carvings.
Yeah.
If you could give me you quickly scoop them up.
Yeah.
And then you turn and start running back.
Yeah.
If you can give me a charisma saving throw.
Certainly.
Even
Charisma
just picking up the
save.
bag.
21.
You just keep on running, and you don't feel anything at all.
Cool. Can I just whilst I'm running, can I just have a look at them, sort of glance at them, see what they look like, as in what kind of symbols are on them, even though I don't understand the language?
I can go through them again.
Yeah.
So the first is decorated with a stylized eye symbol.
Yeah.
That was the Grumish one.
Yeah.
The second shows a representation of a decorative cave opening.
Yeah,
That was
Lufik.
the goddess Lufik.
And then the sword dripping with blood, which was
Sword dripping with
Ilnaval.
blood. Ilnaval, yes.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. I'll put it in the
Okay.
thing anyway for everyone else's
There they are.
benefit.
So
Cool.
1, 2, and 3 so far.
Oh,
And
Ideal.
then you
You're
start
juggling
rushing
them like
back.
this.
Yeah, I'm legging it back to the team. I'm like, crap.
Yeah.
nice.
As we are at the top of that turn, or almost, I've said you can no longer feel your breath. Now it's starting to get, it's no longer cold in this chamber. Okay,
Strip.
Sophia.
Mhm.
Okay,
right.
we cut away from the little vignette of the of Amelia with the tablets back to Zufira cutting with the short sword at the one in front of her as it's running.
Oh yeah.
18,
Yep, you hit
8 damage.
8 damage.
Tasty.
Okay, take a decent chunk out of it.
And then another one as it's running away.
Yep.
Yeah,
21
so well.
for 3 damage. Yeah, these
3
attack
damage.
rolls have been really good.
You take another chunk out of his arm.
Very competent in combat.
Nice.
All right. She'll stand in front here.
Yep.
And that'll end my turn.
Perfect place
Okay.
for me to whip her in the back of the head. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You can
We're not
hear.
working well as a team. That's the point.
You can hear another crack sound from across the room,
Cassius.
and
Is that you?
another zombie orc staggers forward. They're all
Ooh.
starting to defrost out of their little cubby holes. I also need to do this.
Sweet.
There you go.
Ice cream's melting.
Ice cream is melting. So these are just the ones that you can see that are remaining in there.
Yeah.
And it staggers out and it goes 1. It'll go back to the right layer. 1, 2,
Not
3,
even worried.
4. These start to make their way over.
Rushing to get your ice cream home on a summer's day.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
That
Nah.
one keeps on running, doesn't it? So
I don't
5.
think
be a
that one's
run
been hit.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5,
A lot of health.
10,
We'll be alright.
15, 20. It goes back into this one. It's just like disappears out of you. Okay.
Like a
So that's the
satisfied
orcs.
noise.
So this. Let me get my dice. There we go. For you, Quinn, this orc is going to attack you here.
Cool.
We have a 17.
Oh, twat.
Does not hit.
No, it does not hit. Okay.
Nah, I got 18 AC.
And then this orc will attack you.
Yep.
Well, that sort of hits.
Okay.
21.
Yep.
Take a further 4 points of damage as it catches your midriff. And
Okay.
tears forward.
Spira's looking pretty rough now.
That's those. We go to Quinn.
Cool. All right. That was what I was waiting for. So, I am probably going to do Twilight Sanctuary. I'll just
Sounds like a fun spell, whatever it is.
Going to be
It's
used
that
in
one.
the Twilight.
Basically, just a constant healing.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Uh,
AoE hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
It moves with you and lasts for a
Yeah.
minute. Ooh.
Interesting.
So
Not
it'd
even
be
concentration.
No. I think it's like that wide. Let's move it around. It'd be,
Wow, 1d6 plus cleric level. Jeez.
oh, it's a 30-foot radius. Oh, okay. So it's much bigger than that. It's going to be pretty much this entire room.
Wow, that's a level 2 spell. Holy, well, level 1 spell, I
and
suppose.
You can
Yeah.
remove. You can remove
a second.
charmed or frightened. Or
Damn.
you can remove charmed or frightened. Sorry.
Trying to find the edges.
See why people say Twilight Cleric is a little OP.
At least you can play a healer well.
All these powers.
You
They
try and
are-
make the sphere the right.
Yeah, trying to make it right size. I think it's just gonna be its entire room. We just delete it. So
Yeah.
it's 60-foot radius. 60-foot diameter.
So it's
So it's going to be like 6 squares.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Should be 6 squares in each direction of me.
55. Yeah, it's pretty big.
No, I just won't bother. So yeah, when you like get hit, I'm like, it's time. Time to heal.
Lay down that guitar.
Right?
Lay down the
That's
hots,
fine.
baby.
Yeah. So I hold my holy symbol, make a little prayer to Shantae. Not
Yeah.
gonna say it properly. Then a sphere of twilight light emits out of me. So it's like a sphere of dim lighting. If it's brighter in here than dim lighting, it goes down to dim lighting.
Okay.
Because I'm all about twilight. And yeah, whenever someone ends its turn in this area, I can grant them temporary hit points, or I can get rid of Charmed or Frightening. And yeah, that's my action. And I don't really have any bonus actions. So I guess I'll just wait for Amelia to
Oh.
come back.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll heal myself, won't I? Because it includes me, doesn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
including you.
Is it the end of everyone's
So-
turn, is it, or something?
Yeah, so you have to end your turn in my Twilight Darkness.
And then you get the
And
benefits.
then, yeah.
Nice.
Which I think is fair to say for the entire party. I'm probably going to be healing you. But just make sure you put it in temporary hit points, not your main hit points. So yeah, so roll a d6. 6. Nice. So I'm really good at healing myself, apparently.
Well,
Any
6
times
plus
I'm
your cleric
critting.
level, which is 2, so it's 8 total, right?
Yeah.
That ends
Nice.
its turn in a sphere.
But it's just like when I rolled the my hit die, I got a max of 8 as well. Like apparently I'm really good at healing myself, but just not actually hitting anything. So 8 temporary hit points. Sick.
Clerics, bro.
Yeah, it's in my turn. I can see why everyone says this class is broken.
Can we have Cassius?
Yeah, I take a step here
Yep.
to whip this fella.
Oh yeah.
Just a bigger token. And we're gonna give him a good old whipping. And not hit him at all. So I guess I'm gonna action surge. Hit 0. And we'll
Levi's
try
got
whipping
that
this guy
action
again.
wobble cam just to bring you into the action.
Yeah. 17.
17 hits, yes.
That's better.
5 damage.
5 damage. This was
Yeah,
that one, wasn't it?
He spins it around. Like, you know when you spin something really fast, it makes a
Yeah.
loud noise. Just like fucking.
Oh, that one dies
blasters
though.
to him.
That one dies.
Oh,
Need to be like the little girl in Kill Bill, where you kick the end of the whip back out and it hits them. And you're like, yeah, I meant to miss the first one.
nice. Action surge well used, I think. So.
It is. This is Amelia's
Down, demon.
last time. She is running through the corridors. You can hear the fighting going on. You can hear the moaning and weird noises coming from the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I guess I'm pretty much where I am on the thing.
Yeah, we'll see.
Pretty much where I
exactly
started.
there.
Not
Okay.
far off. Cool, that's my turn.
Saphira.
Also, see, like
Saphira.
my torch dim, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh yeah,
Because of
getting
the
darker when you
Twilight
walk
thing.
in. Yeah.
I'm like, that's odd.
Like a weird dome where it just becomes darker.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to see.
Oh yeah, I should have healed tonight on your turn. Never mind, my fault.
Zufira says, "Shut up, dragon," and then slashes at the orc next to her.
Dragon.
21 to hit.
It's so good
Everyone
at
hits.
hitting things.
There you are, actually.
Six more damage, another hit.
More damage to that
Not
one.
20? No, just another 21. and another 5 damage.
Damn.
5 damage.
Nice.
Doing well. You're cutting it up.
Okay,
Guts
He's-
fall out.
managing to focus on the fight and not whatever's pestering her, and that's the end of my turn.
Remember to
Okay.
heal. Remember to heal.
Oh, you meant to
Oh,
roll
I
it,
can.
though.
Right.
Nah, you guys can do it. I don't want to do it.
Roll just a d6. It was according to
2 plus
D6
2.
plus 2, yeah.
plus
Before.
2, so 4 total. I will take
Yeah.
back 4. Thank you.
That's temp hit
This-
points, by the way, not.
Huh?
That's temporary hit points rather than actual heal points.
Yeah. I'll mark that in the red. So 4.
Mark that on the sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, am I in the thing? Because if I finish here, never mind. Don't matter.
I'll count you in a second.
You would be within 60 feet of me.
It's
if
fine.
you're
I
there.
didn't think about it at the time.
Yeah. Right, so now it's the
60,
zombie
30
orcs,
feet.
30 feet.
and you hear something smash over your shoulders, and another one emerges. This one comes. Oh, come on. There we go. This one comes out. 1, 2, 3, and we'll get about here.
Don't need these
Sorry, I
sub-diamonds.
don't speak orc.
That's big orc.
We speak no American.
Got the translation book out. What did you say? I can only read it. I can't speak it.
Alright, all that becomes visible now. Okay. So this one's gonna. I get to the right layer. All these changes. 1, 2, 5, 10.
I think it's like Control M, Control K, and Control O to jump between DM, player, and map. I think
Something like that. I'll
Yeah.
figure out.
that's easy.
Yes. So the zombies. First of all, the first one into you, Cassius. The top one here.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 14,
That is a miss.
a miss. Second one over here swipes at these names. Zafira.
These names.
These
Player
names.
1, player 2, player 3.
Red, blue, green,
That's
yellow.
9 to hit.
Getting to 9 misses.
9 misses. Okay, so that's their turn. Quinn.
Cool. I think now I've laid this down, I think I might just start this hitting thing. Actually, would I know that Amelia's getting closer? Can I hear?
Yeah, you can probably hear her running down the hall, like it
Alright.
echoes.
I might have a moment
No,
where,
but
like,
ranger.
Yeah.
after making it all darker, I have a moment be like, I should have a look around.
Huh.
But I guess I can see like the tablet in front of me in that.
There's a
like-
tablet at your feet.
There's like holes in the walls, I guess. Like these are
Uh,
like
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
That's as far as you can see
Do
so
I
far.
need to make like a check to be like, oh, the green tablet goes in the green hole, the one with the eye goes with like an eye on the wall next to it or something? Like, do I need to know? Like, is there anything that like tells
Yeah,
the
you can
holes
start
apart?
to see that there are writing on there as well.
Oh,
There's
damn
like
it.
there's like writing just above the square where they would fit in.
Ooh.
I'll give you this one.
Hoping
You
for a
can see
picture.
here. Where are we? 1, 2, 3. So this one says the Night Lord. That one says there
Edgelord.
the Night Lord.
Cool.
So that I will put on number 3, like that.
I have no idea which one's the Night Lord. Okay, cool.
I think that's probably the tablet that's on the middle because we haven't seen that one yet.
Oh yeah, what's down by my feet? Like,
That
what-
one.
That one, yeah.
That,
So like a nice moon and a guy looking at
that,
it.
Is it the Night
uh,
Lord?
yeah, it's quite nice. The last piece of decorative slate in the center of the floor has a copper engraving of a skull on a crescent moon.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I guess I just use my action to pick it up. I guess.
Yeah.
Not gonna bother hitting anything. But
Give
just,
me
yeah.
This is the first time you've picked them up, isn't it? So give me a wisdom saving throw.
Certainly is. Well, my wisdom should be pretty damn good being a cleric.
Hell
See
yeah.
what happens. Oh no,
No,
terrible.
no.
What, proficient in wisdom saves?
You feel that sharp stab into your mind, and you only
Yeah.
take 1 point of damage.
All right, nice.
1
Okay.
point of psychic damage. But you instantly drop it again. So you get in there and then and it drops. Yeah, there's like spasm out your fingers.
Literally, all I can do is heal myself. I've rolled so bad at everything else in this session.
I mean, you
Okay,
you
so that's
so-
your
But yeah,
turn.
that's my turn.
What did you? Do you want to give me another? In these moments, do you want to give me another religion check
Oh yeah, I can get another
or
religion check.
history or religion?
They're both the same for me, I think. Yeah, they're both +2. So I guess
Right.
religion makes more sense. 13? That's better.
13. That is good. I will just type in. There it is. Skull. So that one is Shagas.
Just heard that as chug ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Mm.
I like the thing when you put the
Charagas?
alcohol,
Oh,
get
different
drunk faster.
Shargas.
Shargas. Yeah.
Jargas.
Shargas. There you go. So
And
that
Shah
is
farts then.
the
Nice.
last piece of slate.
Cool.
Okay.
That's right. I think I know where this goes. I got this.
Now about to Cassius.
Right. I'm gonna whip the dude that's in front of me.
Okay.
And the whip comes out again, straight into this dude. Hopefully,
What is that?
22. Lovely,
22,
lovely.
yeah,
And
that's
6 damage. It's like
6
fucking
damage.
straight across his chest and slash him
Oh
open.
dear, he's looking bad.
Every time it's a loud crack as this thing's like, just like, yeah, let's fucking go, boys. No, he's back.
Okay.
Back, orc,
only-
undead demon. Back,
we
I
go
The only
to-
boy there.
Let me go to Emil.
Yelling to nobody. Let's go, boys.
I'll narrate this
Let's
bit.
go,
So
boys.
for you, Amelia, you're running down the hall. You get to the opening. You can see an orc zombie straight across from you, only like 10 feet away, 15 feet away. You can see that the ice is starting to crack more and more in these little niche alcoves. And it was cold back there, but now it's warming up here.
Okay.
And that we'll just take a break there, I think.
Okay.
We'll do like 5-minute break or so, get some more water, stretch your legs, and then we'll see if you all survive when we come back.
It sounds like a plan from Japan.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
I can't stop yawning. It's really bad.
You have a little faith. Your whip's called Avatar's Tongue. That makes it even dirtier.
I know, it's so funny. That's the name of your whip, Avatar's tongue.
Nice.
The boomerang
Definitely need
from
to start
Zephyr.
naming my weapons.
What's the boomerang called?
Zephyr,
Okay.
which means light wind.
That's what my chocobo's called in
That's what the one damage did. I like wind.
All right.
That's kind of the joke.
Where are we?
Fly
We're-
away.
Nice.
We're recording.
We are, yeah.
We are recording. All right. Welcome back from your break. Let's jump. So, Amelia, you run around the corner into this room. The zombie orc is in front of you, shambling forwards towards your friends, your new friends. There is a tablet on the floor, which you can see. There are also 2 more orcs that are fighting them, and there is another one just moments away from making contact with them as well. The man on the floor remains motionless, and the temperature in this place is rising.
Mhm.
What do you do?
So, obviously, I've got the 3 tablets in hand. Obviously, there's a zombie dude in front of me. Just the first time I've actually got a proper look at these things, and I'm like, ugh,
Yeah, they are
shudders. So each tile you said is 5 feet, yeah?
Yeah, each square is 5 feet.
5, 10. So I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, sorry, and avoid this guy's potential attack of opportunity. Run up to the door here. now this is the part that obviously I'm going to look at what I've got in front of me as 3 tablets, and obviously a hole in the wall where one of these tablets are supposed to go. Is there anything on this wall that might give me an idea as to which one goes in the slot?
Yeah.
Because obviously I haven't been au fait to the conversation that you had with Dave on this.
So there's a square indentation where you would put it.
Yeah.
And above this one, there is he who watches.
He who
carved
watches. Oh, is that in
into it.
Orcish or is that in Common?
Who is it?
Orcish, wouldn't it?
The third one? Yeah, it would be an Orcish.
So I wouldn't know that. So, okay,
Look out.
that's a problem. I was going to guess, but now I kind of know. Right,
Roll,
okay.
roll a dice. Roll a dice.
Yeah, I'll
from
say
1 to 3.
one is, because I don't know, I'm going to say one is, in the order that they're on there. So 1 is eyes, 2 is, I'll put it in chat. So 1, 2, 3, and I'll roll a d3. So roll 1d3. I can spell. 3. So I put the sword dripping with blood, Linaval, in there.
Okay. Yep.
What happens?
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm like, so I sort of say to the group, is there anyone who knows Orcish can come over here and tell me what goes in this slot?
I'd
Greatly
say
appreciated.
we have an Orcish to Common translation book.
Yeah.
Who's
I probably don't even know that it's an
You or
Orc
me?
translation book because I've not even looked at it.
Oh yeah, I would just say that back to you. I think Sophia still had it when you translated the wall.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
you'd still have it, unless you gave it back to me. I don't know.
I say you can
No.
you can
Well, luckily I'm up
translate
next.
the passage in your
Hmm.
turn, basically. So take your turn to translate a passage.
Cool, makes sense.
So what I will do then, obviously we're in the I'm still in the bubble, right? Of 30 feet. Is that 5, 10? Yes.
Where are you? Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can do the roll a d6 and get a
Yeah, I
1d6
bequeath you
plus
healing.
2.
Do you need
I
to
do
maintain
nothing else.
concentration on it?
Not a concentration spell.
Or is it not?
Just happens for a minute, so it'll be 10 rounds.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
So
Keep
I
it
get-
keep it up for 10 rounds.
I
It
get
does seem
4.
pretty broken at low level. At high level, an extra like 4 health would make much difference. Or like
Yeah.
at
Cool.
low level, this is pretty powerful.
For sure. All right, that's me.
Crazy.
Okay, Sophia.
Okay, well, hearing this that she's struggling with the orc translation, I'll just be like, and like reach for the book, take it out, and throw it, and just go, catch, and throw it at Amelia. So I guess that would be
Love
my
it.
action. I don't know if I have to roll to see how close
Give
I
me
get.
a dex. Give me a dex roll. Straight up dex roll.
We're in Blood Bowl territory. You've got to like
I'm
roll
good
to
at-
catch it, and
yeah.
you've got to roll to throw it.
Interception.
I mean, I'm good at dex checks, so this should be easy, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can throw it to her,
That's
that's
actually-
fine.
Can I see if I can catch it?
Yeah, go for it. Do the same.
I'll roll a dex.
Hit him in the face if he fails.
Oh wait, there's a pillar in between us, isn't there? So it would be a bit.
Is that?
True.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
The star is the
Oh,
pillar.
that's
so
a pillar.
It might go a bit off to the side.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
just
I
try to
won't.
throw it as close to you as I can. I mean, you could still grab it conceivably. Reach your hand out and grab it. You know.
I've still got a bit of movement left, so
Yeah.
you could say that arguably. I'll
Do
do
it
a.
straight
Is
up
it a
dex
dex check?
Yeah, yeah. Just this is literally dexterity grabbing it out of the air.
If I'm sort of throwing
Oh,
it
God.
to the right of the pillar.
No,
I fall over
wow.
trying to catch it because it's like a funny angle.
Yeah, there is like rubble
Lands on your
in amongst
torch.
your
Just
feet.
like starts
That's what
to
those
burn.
stones are.
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah,
hit you
so
in the
it falls
face?
at your.
Oh,
It's just at your.
Thumbs him
It
around.
falls past you and is at your feet. It like clatters against the wall onto the ground, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
in amongst
Say.
the rubble. That's
a hefty
these
throw.
little
Yeah,
things.
you're just too strong.
Okay.
Just yeeted that book.
Vera just sighs at this and then turns back to the orcs, and that's my whole turn. I take it.
Right.
accidentally like chucks the sword as well. Like,
One,
ah!
two,
Accidentally
that
chucks the
obviously got
sword.
Ah!
This one is lurching ever so forward. That'll do. Okay,
Shambling
so
around.
we're gonna have the same again. Where's my dice? This top orc into you, Cassius.
Good.
Good. 18.
Miss.
Miss. This orc here into you.
Uh-oh.
This is the other.
Yep. This is into Quinn. Let's see the other one. Oh, that definitely misses with a 5.
Yay, Rose, as
And
good
then
as I
this
do.
one into Zephyra. Have I got that right?
You're doing
Yeah,
it in the
well,
wrong order, but yeah.
I am doing it in the wrong order. Names. into you.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah. 20.
20, yeah.
20 to hit. 2 points of damage.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, doesn't get through the shield.
I keep forgetting to
Nice.
put the temporary dice on the end of my turn, but never mind. I don't need it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my own fault. It's all right.
That
My
is the zombie's turn.
I mean, it happens
And
anyway.
we're up to Quinn.
It auto happens, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't just roll.
I know, but it's my fault forgetting.
Cool.
I think it's easy to forget. We're pretty easy on things like that. Like, forgetting
The
happens.
thing is, like, it auto cast. It's not like your character does
Yeah.
anything active.
No, I know.
You
I
just
just haven't
heal.
rolled twice now, but it doesn't. I mean, I haven't been hit, so
Yeah, that's true.
Quinn, your turn.
They last until you long rest, so you could have like 40 temporary hit points on top of your normal health. You could be a god.
Is it
yeah.
stack?
Yeah, so it can exceed your normal health, and then it just keeps going up. Temporary hit points until you long rest or you take enough damage to get rid of them. They don't deplete.
Damn.
At least that's how I'm reading it. I might be wrong.
Yeah. I'm looking into it.
I think it
I'm seeing a few things saying it doesn't stack. That would be crazy broken if it did. Though I'm
Yeah,
assuming it wouldn't.
could be. I was just maybe it's other temporary hit points things that can stack, but not that. I don't know. It doesn't come up very often. Anyway, I might just try to actually hit something. Oh no, wait! I was picking up the tile, wasn't I? Next to me. I pick up the tile next to me, like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, slate.
If you've already picked it up, now you're okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh. And then there's not really much else I can do. Just heal, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
For the
Actually,
audience.
I might move myself around to here to stay in the threat radius. Just move to here so I can get ready to read this stuff with the translation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'd be the end of my turn.
Cassius.
Who deleted my circle?
I did.
What did you do that for? I need that. That's where my boomerang is.
Oh, that circle.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. You can replace the temporary hit points if it's higher. That's what I'm getting confused with.
Oh, I mean, whipping things is going real well at the moment. So we're gonna whip the guy in front of me. Oh, another 22.
Yeah.
3
that's fine.
damage.
3 damage. 3 damage.
These orc fools are dropping like flies. Just like slashing at them.
Your fighting skills are awful.
Is
I
that?
don't know. I've landed a lot of attacks.
No, I meant
Right.
you saying to the.
Let me
Oh
go to
yeah,
the-
I'm not.
Not
I'm
you.
shit equipping like that. Make my pants and leave. Split. I get it right.
Let me go to
Fucking hell.
Amelia.
Oh,
Didn't know
okay.
if you were doing a bit or not.
Can I take a action to read the translation, see if I can figure out what this is?
Yeah, sure.
Do I need to roll anything?
Who was there? 1? No, you can just use the whole action to figure out. Just
Okay.
quickly do that. He who watches is Grummish.
Okay. And can I use my bonus action to take the tablet out? Or does that need to wait till my next turn? Is that a full action?
I'd say it's a full action to compare notes and figure that one out. Or just say it's an action to read and then it's an action to place the tablet, take it out, put it in.
Can I do that as
Pretty
one
good to
action?
figure
As
that
in,
out
like, next turn I could just do it
seconds.
all as one thing to swap them out? Or do I have to
Uh,
take one action to
oh,
pull
I
it out and
see.
another action to put it in?
No, you can do it all in the same
Okay,
action.
Okay, so it
Cool.
takes 2 turns basically.
Because
Just to
that's
put
like
it in.
replacing your weapons as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
just
I
Be
figured this
very
one
Okay,
useful
out.
to
so
have someone who spoke Orcish.
he who
I just say I
watches
figured this
is
one out, and
right.
that's my turn.
You
Oh,
speak
temporary
Orcish?
hit points. Let me do the temporary thing. Roll 1d6 plus 2. Oh, I'll definitely take the 8.
I'm sure I don't.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
do
replaced
wait,
my 4 with my 8.
wait, do anyone
That's
speak Orcish? I didn't think
No.
anyone did.
What,
I don't.
Levi?
I just,
did you
it's the
say
book, isn't
you
it?
do?
No, I speak Elvish, Dwarven, and Common.
Oh, okay, I thought yeah. No, nobody does. I think this encounter would be a very different balance if someone did.
Yeah.
You'd be like, give me those tablets.
Just imagine if there's someone you can make all the zombies just run away from us.
That's why there's a book.
Just imagine if someone could do that.
Imagine Turn Undead
Imagine if they
actually
do
being
that,
good.
but then they didn't attack them afterwards.
Sophia, what you doing?
My turn. I fucking get a bit worried about these orcs around me.
Gee, you're surrounded there, aren't you?
Be
Yeah,
fine.
should I could take the dodge action. That's. Are any of these like been hit yet? Are these fresh ones?
Top one in front of me.
The one underneath you to the south is very badly injured on its
Okay.
last legs. The one above you is like halfway, looking
Right, I will attack
slashed.
the most damaged one. I'll just go for attacks because I think I can finish him
Yeah,
off.
sure.
Another 21.
Yeah,
I'm
hits.
rolling really well.
Bam!
7 damage,
Okay, that one dies.
and then down across to the one on my left. That's a 15.
Nice.
Lowest roll in the whole combat.
Yeah, it hits. Which weed? That one there.
Top one.
Oh, the top one. Yeah,
Yeah. And then 4 damage to him.
4 damage. Not as good, but you're still doing stuff.
Okay, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I think
Eeny,
I've rolled above a
meeny,
15.
miny, mo. There's another crack in the ice, and you hear another zombie coming out.
Oh, there's one there as well.
Yeah, these little indentation type things, they're the like niches in the ice.
Just spawners, basically.
Yeah.
Sounds of it.
That'll come up here. Are you in this square, are you?
Oh, get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be. So it turns to face you and starts shambling after you, which
Yeah.
is there. I need to just readjust all this.
Amelia is quite good at this actually because you can bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
It makes you very mobile.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Roguey rogue.
Right, so that's
Yeah.
all those. This is going to now go over here. 1, 5, 10, 15. Come up to you.
Whoa.
There we are. So we're going to have attack against you, Amelia.
Yep.
As it lurches forward and gets a 13.
That's exactly what they need.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Have 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
It's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
What?
I'm like trying to read a book. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah,
Read
it's
it back.
like-
Yeah.
Leave me
Fine,
alone.
like,
We got
"What?"
on the south that orc zombie into you, Quinn.
Oh yeah.
We got a 13,
Misses.
misses, and then we'll do one of each into these. So that one into that one. So the bottom one first. 14. We got a 17.
Yeah, that hits me.
That hits you. Have 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
1 point. Oh, I
One
forgot to
point.
roll
Hand
my
on your
thing.
shoulder.
So I'll do that now at the end of my turn. It
Yeah.
was a D6, wasn't it? Or no.
The temporary hit points, yeah, D6 plus 2.
2.
And then for you, Quinn, it is a 21.
Yep,
This
that
is,
hits.
this is what I was thinking then. You're like, I'm just going to
With
roll these
4
first
points
and then
of
pick.
bludgeoning
I'm
damage.
like, come on, Phil. You need to say which ones it is.
How much damage was that?
4
I couldn't
points.
hear you. Okay, cool. Well, lucky I can always crit my healing. I'm still on my temporary hit points.
It's because I'm forgetting names instantly in my mind. So
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
think
all
that
good.
done.
shield will get us through the whole encounter because they don't hit that hard.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
I'm assuming one of those was meant to attack me, or were they both attacking?
I was
Ranger.
literally going from I get the arrow. This one to that one, that
Yeah.
one to that one,
Yeah.
that one, there to
So
there.
what did this one roll? Hang on.
That was the 21.
So why did you said Quinn? I think Dave took the damage there. I should have.
Oh right,
fault.
I'm
It's
getting the
me.
names mixed up again.
But
I
that's
mean
why I
Cassius.
said when you rolled the dice, then you didn't you just said I'm rolling the dice. You didn't specifically say which order that was. So
Oh,
you
right.
could have literally mixed up the numbers there for anybody. Not that
Right,
it's a
yeah,
I'm
I
just making.
understand.
Just want to make that aware that if you are gonna just make sure that the order is correct.
Sure,
I
sure.
used to always do top left to bottom right.
You said it was 4 damage, by the way.
Makes life
Yeah, 4
easier
damage.
to use the same system.
Top left, bottom right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
it
like,
doesn't matter which
that
way you
one
do
moves,
it. Just
that
make
one
sure
moves,
that you're
that one
saying
moves.
I'm doing, or like highlight which one you're doing. Just
All
so.
right, okay.
Right. Cool. No worries.
Where are we at now? Back to Quinn then.
Yeah. I don't have the book. Guess I could just say aloud that I need the translation book. Like, I don't speak Orc. Can someone throw me that book?
Guess.
I can't
Toss
do
the
it.
book
Yeah, just you've only got one. You might as well just stick it in there, see what happens.
Can you reach? Are you able to reach up and put it in?
That's the point.
I mean, I do have one on me. But I assume it's less than like 4 foot off. No, yeah, must be less than like 4 foot off the ground.
It's like you can just reach up. It's like
Yeah.
head height, in
Yeah.
there.
No, I meant bear in mind he's really short.
Wait, head height.
No, you're
Yeah.
sure, are you?
I'm 3
Can you
3.
reach from
There
there?
you are.
I am literally a halfling. I am half the size of a
I
normal
would
person.
say it's on your tippy toes.
Go
You
stand
might
on my
be able to do it.
shield.
You give me some sort of like dex check. We'll see if you
Oh,
can like tippy toe or on your
Jesus
shield
Christ,
or
that's gonna
something.
be bad.
For me, it's
Phallic
less
in
the
the shield,
height
like,
thing, and more the fact that she's reaching like 5 feet to the.
Oh yeah, it's gonna move over in a second. I just wanted to stay in the
All
threat
right.
radius to avoid attack opportunity last turn.
I thought that's what you were trying to do, is like reach out.
Oh
While
no! I was
Alright,
thinking, I was thinking vertically, not horizontally.
You could either give me a straight up dex check or an acrobatics check.
Cool. I think I just won't bother because I only got one on me and there's 3 more to go. There's a 1 in
Sure.
3 chance, whereas I could just attack the guy next to me. So I'm gonna try to attack the guy next to me, and then if he dies, I can just move over anyway.
yeah.
So I think that's what Quinn would decide to do. So okay, come on, Harvest. You've done not Harvest, Pesticide. You've done terrible every time. Go.
The damage is
Doing
high
terrible.
though. That's
You
unfortunate.
do hit and you do cause damage.
Nearly max damage.
Really?
But yeah,
is
that's
fine,
it.
man.
Well, great. I got so much health. I'll take a square over. So if you give an attack opportunity to that dude,
Yeah, sure. We got 14.
misses.
It says okay.
Sick. And yeah, that's my turn. That's all
your
I can
turn.
do.
Lore question,
Cassius.
Dave, is like this
Yep.
shield. How does it manifest? Like, what does it look like, or do we just feel like we're being healed, kind of thing?
So I make the sphere of twilight around us, and then so there's like a magical glow from that anyway, because it's like dim lighting. So it'd be like that same kind of like green. I always kind of imagine it as like freshly like summer grass, and then like kind of like yellowy goldy colors in it as well. Yeah, I guess it like embraces you because I direct it to do that. So yeah, so I guess it forms like a shield like around your body. That's how I
A
kind of
golden
imagine it.
skin kind of thing. around
Yeah, so you're
us?
kind of like you're slightly glowing. Like you have like a layer. It's like having like a
Just
layer
one-
of like nice like cling film around your arm or something. Obviously, it doesn't like hinder you or anything. But yeah, you have like a layer of the colors.
Right. I will
I need to. That's about re-rolling. I got max hit points.
I will
Max temporary
attack
hit
the
points.
one that is directly in front of me with thy whip. And it actually missed.
It misses,
Wow, I
yeah.
rolled a 2 and a 1. Quite impressive.
Savage.
But this time I will remember to roll for the temp health. So it's 1d6 plus 2, correct?
I think also this so far that's playing this, I have yet to re-roll 1 as well.
You had to say it.
Never came up. I want a 1 because I can re-roll that. If it's a 2, I can't re-roll
There
it.
we go. I end my turn and say,
Alright,
they keep
Amelia.
coming! We must figure out this puzzle quickly!
Yeah.
We are. Look around you.
I'm too busy.
Amelia just turns
engaged.
around and says, "I'm on it," and then
Will you be quiet?
I switcheroo, and then go for one, which is the eye symbol of Groomish or Groomish.
Grimish. He who
Grommash.
watches. So you slide that into place,
Yeah, and
and then
taking the other one out.
there's like a hum of power and a slight blue crackling as well,
Yeah.
and it's like it's obviously done something. You just feel like this cold air permeate around it.
Let's turn the AC on.
Awesome.
Nice.
I turn around and I say, "I think I got this," and then I use my bonus action to disengage from this one, and then I saw him come out from this one here, this
Yeah.
area. So then I
Yeah.
move down to this one as my next sort of next target, I guess.
Okay.
Assuming there's an indent somewhere around here.
The indents, how much you looked in the room? It would make sense with you can see that like there's indent over here and indent over there. Where those red lines are, it's up. I don't know if you can see that far actually.
Hang on. They're really hard to
Uh,
see, those red lines. Let me...
Oh, so there's not one where I am.
I can see him.
No. That so those
Big circle.
Oh, so is that
Those-
whole
that's
thing
where my
connected, that
boomerang
entire
is.
like area from the one I just put in?
yeah. The squiggly black line is where the orcs are coming out of. That's the ice
Wait, so
like barrier.
Right.
The
I'm with
red
you.
lines that I'm putting in is where the indents are, and
Okay.
they are
really?
they are marked with on the map. They are marked with those rubble piles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Oh, so the other one's over here then.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I was
You
Can
just
wondering
I,
haven't
where it was.
gotten over there yet.
I
Okay.
can see over there.
Knowing that,
Okay, I'll put one there.
would I be able to move in a different way, or should I just carry on from where I am? I guess
Yeah,
it
of
doesn't
course
really
you
matter.
can. You can
And
start
then-
making your way to the others if you want.
Yeah, knowing that's like the whole thing, I'll probably make my way over here.
Probably should, yeah. Just
So if I
redo
go
your movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, yeah, he'll get an attack of opportunity.
That one will, yeah.
Didn't you
Yeah.
bonus action disengage?
Actually, yeah, I could do that.
You did
Yeah,
say
you
that.
know what? I'll do that. I'll just bonus action disengage and I'll just go here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was gonna
I guess
dash,
you
but I'm
could
like I can get I
dash
can
as well.
move there anyway next turn.
Fair
So
enough. It's up to you. I forgot
Yeah.
you can dash. I just yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Zephyra then. Zephyra.
Saphira.
Everyone else is yelling about tablets and things. She's just in like pure battle focus,
Yeah.
trying because she's like spinning around. She's doing really well, but like she's
You
just
are
trying
doing
desperately
stuff.
to stay alive. Because
It's like the fight or
this
flight
is
thing,
like
isn't
the
it?
hardest fight she's ever had, probably. Just taking down
You doing alright?
zombies.
You've got Cassius there helping you chop these guys down?
20
hits.
on. I guess I forgot to say, but I'll take the one above me that's more damaged.
Yeah.
6 damage.
6 damage. You're getting it, grinding it down.
Ooh, almost dead.
Ah, one more. Chop the leg.
Go for
7.
the knee.
Oh,
Balance is
unfortunately,
restored.
Shoot
one,
it in the
just
head.
misses.
Shoot it in the
If
head.
it's on low damage, you could say it's like it just chops off the leg, but it doesn't affect it because it's a zombie.
Yeah, of course. Like you chop off
Yeah.
like a hand or something.
In life, he was really good at hopping.
Oh,
Just
Come back.
I've not seen my temp
just
health. Oh,
carried
well.
on to his undead.
It's merely a flesh wound.
Swears in
Anything
Dwarven
else?
and ends her turn.
And
Temp
so
health,
turn.
remember? I
Oh,
forgot
those.
mine.
And
forget your
Cassius
health.
gives you a look
Correct.
like that's a strong insult. Like,
You've heard
Thank you.
worse from her.
Like if the canon thing is I just refuse to heal Cassius
Oh,
with the temporary hit points.
no, I healed
why
up.
he
Like,
has
I healed
none
up
of
with the
them.
temporary hit points last turn.
Good. I just constantly just keep
You
like
are not
being
worthy.
frightened.
Your
It's
god
like
just
this.
doesn't talk about that one. Don't
Could
worry
just
about
be
it.
like, oh, he must be terrified. I just keep trying to make Cassius not frightened. Rather than healing him.
I've got 7 temporary hit points this time.
It'd be such a good way of screwing with people. Constantly just removing charm for people when you're like 1 health left.
Oh, sorry.
How about us, orcs? Oh god.
There's a window.
So many
God.
rays of light.
Yeah, there are now, aren't there?
Kind of makes the screen look
Hurry
a
up.
bit wider.
All right, so 2 more managed to make their way out of the niches.
I mean, admittedly, we could just keep fighting and
Loves
level up. You know?
deja vu.
1, 2,
Or
3.
I can make them run away.
That one's
So
on
that
you.
clearly
Again?
worked.
Okay,
I
so
could turn undead.
they keep on stumbling forwards, and we're gonna have this one attack you.
Not to break
Cool,
the
cool.
encounter, but we could all just stand in the tunnel and just follow them down the tunnel and be like,
You can do whatever you want. I don't mind. 23.
On me, that hits.
Yeah. Take a further 3 points of damage.
Cool.
I'm gonna do the same again. So this one to you,
Zufira.
Zafira. That's it. We
Zafira.
got 13,
When you got a bow
Does not
like
hit.
that.
Just
and
block it.
then this orc to Cassius.
Yeah, all right.
We got 15.
That misses.
Misses. All the orcs are missing, and then we go back
Meh.
round. Quinn.
Well, 15 misses
Cool.
you.
You also start to feel like a droplet of water fall from the ceiling as the ice starts to melt more and more.
We need more AC.
Maybe this isn't so
And-
bad.
It's getting hot in here.
It's the first time you've other than small campfires, it's the first time you felt warm, this kind of warm for quite a while, I should imagine.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Is
nice
it?
in here.
We should kill these zombies and just
Pushti.
live here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm near a hole. I have a tablet.
Yeah.
I'll push it in, hope for the best.
Okay, what tablet do you have?
It was a Lord of Night one. It was something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
the one from the
The
floor.
one that was on the floor. What's its name? Skull on the Crescent Moon Chagas.
Yes, so that's what you push in.
Yeah, it's the only one I
Okay.
have.
So that crackles with energy. There's blue sparks that come off of it, and it emits that cold air out from it.
Sick. I say a prayer to the Earth Mother to thank her, and that's all my turn is basically. Yeah.
Okay. So 2 out of
I end
4.
my turn.
Alrighty.
I should have rolled D6. Number 6. Yeah, I'm really good at healing myself. That's the only thing I can do is heal
Mhm.
I rolled
myself.
6 too.
That's
Gonna heal you.
Win's a win.
Nothing else. Nothing else is above like a 9, but I can heal myself.
I'm gonna flash whip this guy again. Right in front of me. 12.
12, yep, hits.
4 damage.
4 damage. Excellent.
This guy.
That guy. You're wearing him down.
Slicing bits of his chunks of his body.
Yeah.
It's going
Chunks are flying off all over the place.
I say chunks, probably more like blood is pissing out, but you know.
I know they're dead. We were
Yeah,
quite
it's like
late,
dry
surely.
blood. They
Black
didn't really
ice.
have blood.
And they were frozen before as well.
Yeah.
Anybody
So
feeling
icy
hungry?
blood. Yeah.
We got orc meat for days.
Meat's back on the menu,
You
boys.
boys.
Half defrosted orc.
Mmm.
Fly, you
fresh
fool.
meat.
Yeah.
Amelia.
Right. So now understanding how this works, I'm going to disengage from using my bonus action from the orc, mosey on up to here where I can see the indent, and then I'm going to spend an action to read the book and see if I can figure out what the writing is above the sigil hole.
Okay, so that one says the cave mother.
Cave mother, yeah. Okay, so that's Luthic. Decorative cave entrance is Luthic, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, that is my turn. But I will take the I'll roll for temporary hit points, see if I get better than 4. Roll 1d6 plus 2. Nope, I'll keep my 4. Thank you very much.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Sophia?
Nice.
I guess she'll slash as she moves, attacking this top one first.
Yep.
19.
19 hits.
That's 5
5
damage.
5 kills it.
Finally.
Okay, and she's like kind of spinning as she slashes it, moving around the side of this one.
Yep.
She's gonna take. I guess at this point, yeah, she'll just take another hit against that one. 13 for 1
Oof.
damage.
1 damage. Okay.
In my head, you just did a
Style
whirling
and
blade.
substance on that move. End of my turn. And I'll get my d6 plus 2. I'll hold on to my 8 actually.
Sure.
Nice.
Zombie's turn. As the walls niches still begin to crack and splinter. I need to do this. Do that.
Why is it not getting colder? We're halfway there. We should
Just out of
stabilize.
respect, if the walls are cracking and splintering on what, but then we've just put the runes back and it's got icy cold in those patches.
If we never put them back, does it get so warm that the entire Icewind Dale just melts, and then we win the game?
That's what I was like. How warm does it get?
Yeah, like how far can this possibly
figure this
spread?
out after.
What they do, we just don't do this, and the entire place is turned into like lush green vegetation.
It's like 2 weeks later, it's
also
just
have a
like cooking
massive-
Mother Tusk.
It was like zombie orc. We could kill all of
It'd be
them
crispy
eventually.
tusk at that point.
Yeah. Oh well, she served her purpose.
I just stand outside and just constantly just keep putting up my holy symbol. They can all run back inside. Every
Just
6
circle get
seconds, I'll get them
warmer
all
instead.
You can open
eventually.
a new brand, KST.
Oh, look, I was about to say he's a fat boy then.
KF, so yeah,
Fat boy. Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Tusk.
Okay, that's all.
From with
them.
Mother Tusk, I just keep thinking of the film Tusk.
So
You
do
know,
I.
imagine it as
It's
like
terrible.
a weird human
Yeah.
mermaid thing.
All I want to do is roll it down.
That's what I keep imagining.
If that's a very
Go
weird
on.
film.
Yeah.
So where are we at? Zombies. Okay, craziness. So this zombie into you, Quinn. Cassius, get it right. There we are. Oh, goodness me, you've got 12.
It's a miss.
The bottom zombie into you, Quinn.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a. Do the maths. 17.
Misses.
Oh, your armor. And
Yeah.
then this zombie into you.
Just wait until I
into
get
your-
Shield of Faith.
Oh,
Another
Release.
17. That's there.
Oh, it is Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia.
Oh, what was that?
You got a 17 against you.
Yeah, it hits.
That hits. Okay. Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
currently, with the runes that have been put back in, have they shut the areas that those orcs are coming from?
You get the impression that the magic is not complete.
Oh, okay.
It's like you need to form the magic circle, you know.
Right.
All or
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
all good.
It,
Groovy.
the temperature has now risen to a certain point where it's not getting any hotter. It's just, it's like you heated a house, you know, it's just warm in here.
Mhm.
You know, there's water droplets coming off of the ceiling, all of that kind of thing.
That heated up pretty quickly.
Seems like a terrible
Must find
system.
the source. Yeah, what's the source?
Like, if I was making this, I
Ketchup.
definitely would just bury these tablets under the floor rather than just have them like in the wall in holes. It's a much better way of doing
Heated
this.
flooring, yeah.
It's like hide it. Have it so you can just knock it off by accident. Anyway. Cool. What does it do, really? I'm going to try and actually hit something. Yeah.
Nice.
Chunky.
I finally do something.
What is that? 10 points damage.
Shit, it's max damage. Yeah, I do 10 points on the guy
Wow.
next to me. That guy.
You actually kill it. How do you kill it?
Yeah, I finally hit something. It's like yes.
Go away.
Finally, it's that prayer I made for thanking for putting the right tablet in. Get back on my God's good side.
The red pill or the blue pill?
Do you move anywhere?
I was just thinking about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get anywhere near number 4. So I guess I'll try and move to the center. So make sure I got everyone in the healing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wonder what happens to the orcs that are out after we put them back. If they all stop, or we still have to kill the ones that have made it out.
Don't
You
know.
find out.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I end my turn.
We've got, what, 2 tablets in so far, right?
Let's
Yeah,
get the
perhaps
turn
get the
tracker
third
on
in, well,
this.
hopefully.
I think it's been about halfway through
Yeah, I'm counting on you to know when.
my Twilight Sanctuary.
The current...
I feel like it's been at least 5 or 6 turns.
Got about 5 is what I was thinking. I was keeping track. But I'd say it's 5 now. Then I'll.
Sure.
I
missed
will
it.
attack this one next to me. Brings out the whip
I think
again.
it'd be 6 turns, but
Ooh,
it'd
6
start at the end of my turn, so it'd be
3 damage.
afterwards.
3 damage. Oh god, I'm not on the thing.
This one.
16, yes, it's 3 damage to him.
3 damage.
Okay.
Just bracking away. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Amelia.
Okay, so I am going to put tablet number 2, which is Luthic, into this.
Tablet number
indent.
2.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, that works.
Yay. Cool. So what I'm going to do at that point, I'm on the last one. I can probably just dash straight over there, actually. So I'm just going to dash straight over here. I'll say, Quinn, can you help? Or cover me, even.
Just shout out, protect the rogue!
Oh,
Yeah. I'm like, Quinn,
Jump
cover me.
back. I'm on my way
Cool. That's my turn.
with my
Okay.
25 movement speeds.
Yeah.
On my way. Just like dashing really quick. Running on the spot.
Dashing through the sand.
At some point, Quinn and Zafira need to race. It's like
You need
25
have
feet.
a foot
25 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant, like, flippers on them.
So slow.
You got the movement speed of a sausage dog walking to a human. It's like,
Especially with like all my like heavy armor and stuff on. It's like very bulky. Just like roll me. Cool.
Right,
happily
where are
roll
we?
down the hill.
Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia.
That would be totally not looking up a meme for a reference just then. I
Won't
guess
work. The Lord's work.
I'll just attack the one that's next to her.
Yeah.
With the short sword. 12. That's like my lowest roll in the whole combat.
12 hits.
Yeah. So it's 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah,
Still
it's
up. Okay.
chipping away.
Another
chipping
one.
away.
22 for
Also
2
hits,
more
2
damage.
more.
A little bit of bonus damage
Just
there.
so good
Oh,
at
chipping
random number.
around.
Wow. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
These rangers, man. Broken class.
Zombies.
Yeah,
You see stuff's getting dire now as they start to emerge more and more. These are just like coming through dazed and like all that sort of stuff. You can also hear 2 more shatters of ice down to the south. And
Oh god.
yeah, as the room has reached its maximum temperature, the ice is melting.
What? This is a really random thing to ask, but what temperature would this need to be for ice to melt? At this speed. At this speed.
right?
I don't know, like hot enough. It's warm in here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they're
but
it's melting, yes, but they're also forcing their way out as well.
You know, it's magic and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
magic as
see
well.
the orcs there originally. Sorry,
It's magic and stuff.
I thought you
Alright.
meant just like an ice shard from the ceiling, and I was like, that's gonna take a long time.
No, I mean like yes,
Right, I see. They're
ice
punching their
cream.
way through the ice. Right, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
they're like getting there, moving through
Yeah.
that sort
I
of
got,
stuff.
I
It's like
got
break
you.
out. So I need to do the rest of the movement stuff. So 1, 2, we'll have that one up there. 3, 4. That one comes down at you. So we have 2 orcs there.
Oof.
Keeping the pressure
Brilliant.
on. This is going to come up to you. You can still see this emergence here. Okay, and emergence there. This is where they all start to come out. There's 1 or 2 that haven't shattered yet, but they're getting there. So we're going to do 2 attacks into you there, Cassius.
Yeah.
First attack is a 17.
Miss.
Second attack from the second orc is a 9.
Miss.
They really are clumsy and stupid. Then we go down to here. That orc against you. Is that Saphira? Saphira, yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes I get mixed up because your names aren't directly with your, like, Amelia, your name is next to your head on the turn tracker, for instance, whereas Saphira is like underneath it. And Cassius is the only person that doesn't have their name on the turn tracker. You get a 19
I
to
don't
hit.
know the names on the same tracker.
That hits.
You
19
haven't
to hit.
named your character sheet.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
6 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
I should roll that.
Not character sheet,
thing.
token, sorry.
Oh.
Your
didn't roll
token
that.
general.
7, so I'll
that
take 1
should-
damage that goes through.
Okay.
Sure.
My shield's down.
Okay. And then the orc zombie into you, Quinn.
Cool.
We've got another 12. 12 to hit.
Misses.
And then where are we over here? Amelia, that zombie into you there. 18. 21.
That definitely hits.
Definitely hits. Ugh, 5 points of damage.
Oof. I felt that one. Ah!
They will get you eventually.
Feels like it.
Then we go up to Quinn.
Okay. I have a spell free. Feel like I'm needed more with Amelia. 1, 2, 3. I can't get to you. Could dash. Wait a minute. The orcs are bigger than me, innit? So I can go through it square. They have to be friendly? You can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than you. Cool. I guess these orcs are medium. They're like
Yeah,
Small?
they're standard.
Yeah, I'm small.
Oh,
Think,
Yeah.
that's useful.
think a little.
So yeah, I just run for its legs. It's so weird that I wear like heavy metal and stuff.
They're all
ima-
medium.
I imagine you waddle like a penguin.
Yeah,
Like a
I did it
seal.
weird. Oh wait, I just need to.
Seals don't waddle.
For some reason, row 20 just went. "We
Oh,
lost
same for you? Yeah,
communication."
they did for me.
Oh no, that's a bad sign.
Yay. There you go. It's refreshed.
Alright, I'm still reloading. I can see the turn order.
Once mine seems okay.
Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah. There you
Glitch
go.
in the system.
Go. Oh no, I'm a coming, Amelia. They go. Yoink for his legs. So 1, 2. I'll take attack opportunity and just try and get over
Yeah,
there.
sure.
Yeah, let him roll.
14.
Oh yeah, misses.
Okay.
Bounces off my armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my movement. Oh, I'm so close.
You don't need to be right up on me, to be fair.
Yeah, I just wanted to be like within threat radius of everything else around you.
Got ya.
Ben, you'll be having a turn before the zombies anyway, won't you? So yeah, just wait here. I guess I'll hold an action. If something gets within like 5 feet of me, I'll swing my axe at it.
Okay.
And my axe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the end of
Presumably an
my
enemy,
turn.
not just anyone.
Well, yeah, an
That's
enemy,
the
not.
Uh,
Wait, ah!
Yeah. Fuck you, Amelia.
Did it, Quinn? Ah!
fucking shit scared.
You know what D&D
Right.
rules are like.
Oh yeah, definitely specify.
Right. I'm gonna. I turn around. Like I got these things in front of me. I turn around, see Sufira. I'm like, quick, run! And then but before I do that, I whip the one that's in front of Zufira. Try and like kill it, hopefully, but we'll see. No, I rolled an 8.
Uh-oh.
Engage, you fool! Disengage! Don't use your action to attack!
An 8 actually hits.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what do you need?
Six damage to the one that's in
6
front of
damage.
Amelia.
Okay. 6 damage. It's
That one, yeah.
still going.
Okay. Now I'm willing to take 2 attack of opportunities here, so I'm gonna move away. And so I'm gonna move this way first. So if you want to do both the attacks,
Yep, 2 attacks. The first one is 15.
miss,
Second one is that's bigger. 18.
miss.
Oh damn.
Damn.
All right.
Taking Kelazar's roll this time.
Yeah, right.
Right,
I don't think
5.
that
I
chivalry
miss
means I'll
Calazar's
fuck you,
AC.
Levi. I don't
Hey?
think you're gonna get into my pants like that. I don't think that chivalry means I'll fuck you. You got a long way to go to get into these pants.
I'm not
You
looking
you
to
got a lot
fuck her.
more work to do. Okay. That's-
I hardly even
a
know
lot-
her.
Hardly even.
You're- Listen, Levi, you're here and sex is like up here. Okay.
I mean, I just have to give that whip a few more twirls. It'll be all right. Windmill it a little bit. Anyway, right at 5,
20s maybe.
10, 15,
Nat 20.
20, 25.
Oh, it's a weird universe when you apply real world
Right.
to it.
There we go. That's my turn done.
Okay.
Say, oh my god, you're
Yeah.
hideous. You got a -4 charisma. Wait, you got a nat 20. Okay, yeah, you can just marry this person. It's like, doesn't make any sense.
I don't
Marry a
think
god,
most
go for
GMs
it.
do it that way.
No. Still be funny though.
Right, go on then. Get that tablet back in that hole.
Yeah. Complete circle.
Obviously, having all 3 of them already been used,
Yes.
except for the other one, I'm going to go with the sword dripping with blood with Linival, or Ilnival.
The
However you
War
pronounce it.
Maker. Yeah. Yeah.
And hope for the best.
Go for it. You put that in. Okay. So what happens here is you slide it in. There is a click, and the magic starts to thrum up, and then the cold air permeates from it, and the rest of you can feel just this wash of ice cold air completely fill this chamber.
So
And
disappointing.
all the zombies, all the orc zombies, you see them just like stiffen. Well, they're already, but they stiffen up and start to fall to the ground and just become motionless on the ground.
Nice.
We're like fine then. Doesn't affect us.
You guys are fine, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just
For a
cold
second,
as
it's like,
balls again.
yeah, it is disappointing. Been freezing so much for like years up here in eternal winter. You go somewhere it's warm, and we have to make it cold again.
Yeah.
It's like kind of sad.
Feels bad.
You
All
can,
fall down.
for those of you with the insight of this religion or the history of it, this is a orc burial chamber, a long dead ancient orc burial chamber. This is why they have the
Doing a bad
plaques.
job of that.
Yeah, this is why they have
Ooh,
those
moving around.
tiles, just to like pay respect to the different gods. Which is why they're on the walls, but it also is for a warding to keep the dead sound asleep where they're supposed to be.
Well, how did they get turned
Hey.
into undead in the first place?
I'll immediately turn and look at the guy on the floor and run over and check and see if he's still alive.
I'm gonna pick my boomerang.
Oh
up.
yeah, I'll go over and
I'm getting the
help him.
boomerang back.
Yeah, sure. You can collect your things. The guy is not dead. He
He-
is breathing, but
Does
he's
he need some
severely
healing
injured.
juice?
Say
He's
again?
got his leg
I
ripped
got
off.
some healing juice.
You can do if you like. Up to you. His leg isn't ripped off. You can see a bone protruding out of it.
Hmm.
It's still there though.
Should we just cut it off?
I had one heal. Would I? Yeah, I guess we're probably going
Would
to
you,
bed.
would you
after
stab
this
him in
anyway.
his sleep? That's really the question.
For a long rest. No, he's a person. He's
Oh,
not
okay.
an enemy hyena.
Okay, cool. Just want to check.
Medicine check or just heal? Oh, whatever. Use cure wounds on him.
Your wounds. All right.
8.
8 points.
Well, again,
Okay.
really good at healing things. I guess makes sense.
That's good,
I'm just really
though.
bad at rolling
So-
anything else.
No complain.
I want to hit things.
It's not always cracked
no,
up to be.
That's not for you. You don't get to hit
No.
things. You
Should
get
have
to
been a paladin. Should have been a paladin.
I was almost a paladin.
But yeah, okay, yeah.
So
So I come over, put my hand on his leg, just like push the bone back in, put
Yeah.
some healing on him.
Okay. So the majority of the healing goes into the leg to fix that back.
Got to shove
Alright.
it back in somehow.
Back in. The magic
1, 2,
heals it
3.
over. And
Well,
his
we've established that
eyes.
healing pops out rocks if you've got them stuck in your
Oh
chest.
yeah,
Yeah, it does it all.
goes back inside.
Um,
What if you put like a penny in there first, in between it, and then you healed it?
Ah, that's one of the many
I
good
don't
I'm,
questions.
so I'm just thinking morbid. I don't know why my brain.
So
works.
it's like the men spell. It's like, but what if I like tamper with it first until men to normal?
so his leg is healed, and his eyes fly open, and he sits bolt upright, and then scrabbles away from you all, and just
Grab
like
the guy as he's scrabble. I was ready for this
It's
shit.
like,
I
oh.
do not trust this motherfucker.
Not again.
Tampering with an orc burial ground. Can I make an athletics check to catch him?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's like
I'll probably
scrabbling
say
back on his
something.
hands and feet.
No, you don't. My athletics is pretty shit, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
say
a
something
good-
like peace.
He just gets
Nothing
he gets
danger.
out of your.
peace, bruv.
He like backs himself up against
I-
the wall.
I walk over to him, and I put my shoulder across his neck and pin him to the, or attempt to pin him to the wall.
Sure, sure.
Uh,
I can just let you. What
11.
you get? Yeah, it's fine.
I just lunge for him.
Like
and
he's not.
that's a
he's not
save.
Why
resist-
does
he's not
everyone I
resisting
heal
fighting.
run away? Why they
Yeah.
will run away
So
from me
I've got
after I
him-
heal them?
I've got him pinned, and I say to him,
Sure.
"Calm, fellow. We are
Sure.
not here to hurt you, but we must make sure that you are not going to pull these slates at the wall again."
It's fine. I've learnt my lesson. I don't want any trouble, not from this
Right,
anyway.
I take my arm away. Once I realise that he's just like, no, I don't want it to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
It
But I have my
adjusts
hand on my
himself.
whip anyway, just in case.
Okay. He adjusts his clothes. He looks down at his leg. He pats himself, and all those kind of things.
Hey, you can thank me for the healing. Or thank the Earth Mother, Shantae.
It's like I didn't realize any of this would happen. I was just simply looking at everything in here, trying to make a study of it all.
Look with your eyes, not with your fingers.
And he
The fear just kind
he-
of quirks ahead at this.
What is your name?
my name is Ducat.
Halfling phrases.
And where do you hail?
I let me just
From
Yeah.
non-plot related Ville.
Yeah. No, I hail from Bryn Shander.
I kind of look like I have no idea where that is.
What was his name?
It's the main
Ducock.
town, isn't it?
Ducat.
Bryn Shander?
Ducat, alright, not Ducock.
It's this.
Oh, Cot. Alright,
Oh,
Ducock.
Ducut.
Ducat. Yeah.
Poos.
He goes on to say, like, I'm just an archaeologist. It's just trying to do. He pats down on his like one of his side pockets, and it's like, do any of you have my book? Do you found my book?
No.
He looks
Ooh.
disappointed, and then he thinks to himself,
Time with the
"Wait a
rock.
minute! Didn't you pass my two guides outside? Are they okay?"
You mean
We
the
did
2 dead
pass.
bodies?
Well, we saw 2 bodies. I presume those are your fallen comrades. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you really should be careful where you wander in this land.
I only left them outside. Well, they're dead, are they?
I'm sorry to
Cassius
say
Clay.
they are. There was nothing we could do for them.
Now, friend, bear in mind they may not have been killed by orcs, but there is something outside that we think might
Yeah.
be lurking.
Say, was it the orcs that got to them?
I don't.
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
supposed to be
it was just me in here.
Interesting. You should still be on alert. Might be safer to travel back in a larger group.
You could never be too careful.
I
I'm
still
happy.
don't think this is what the animals were telling us to find. I think we went off on a different track.
I nod. I don't think any animals have been living here. They said
It-
they used to use this cave as an extra shelter.
He thinks for a second and is like, I did see like paw prints in the snow and weird sort of, like animals had been living, but in the cave entrance.
Big a
Oh,
paw
it's
print?
behind a wall, isn't it? Like an invisible wall, this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, they might not notice it's back here. Okay.
Or was that Levi?
How big a paw print did you see? Are we talking like a fox size, or are we talking a bear size paw
It
print?
was hard to tell because it was in the dark and I rolled real shit.
No, I'm asking
Or
the
like
character.
a war side.
No.
paw print?
I'm asking Ducos in character,
No,
like what he saw.
I saw, I presume they're wolf paw prints, and then really little ones as well, which didn't quite line up with what could be out here.
Damn it, Jim, I'm an archaeologist, not a botanist. Not botanist,
Botanist.
biologist.
Oh,
A
no,
bot.
I got the wrong one. Oh dear.
How have you got a safe way out? I just
Yeah.
need to collect a few
I
things.
nod. Like, yes, we come out back the way we came. As long
Yeah.
as nothing has moved in the last hour or so.
We'll escort you out. Do you have a place to stay?
Well, my 2 guides knew the way back. I can make my own way back into 10 Towns.
No, no, you don't. Trying to collect another
Knockout.
one.
I look over at Quinn. The symbol. It's like.
I
if
ignore
it's
this
not, I don't.
gesture and is like, you can come back to us and stay with us, and we can potentially we'll go back together.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I don't think to travel back.
Yeah, well,
With
we'll lead him to the sanctuary with the seal. The seal
Sure.
sanctuary.
So
Jacob, have you ever seen a talking seal?
on the
Or
on the
otter.
just before you leave this main bit and you ask that, is like, I've heard rumors of animals talking, but not a seal before or an otter. I heard something.
Oh.
There was something in one of the lakes, maybe, but I think that was just a rumor.
Plot twist.
Well, Dakute, you are in for a treat.
Come,
Just-
fellows.
just
Let's leave this place.
One
This defile
second.
ground.
Let me pick up my things. He goes over to where those bags were, and he looks at them, and then he picks one and picks it up and throws it over his shoulder, and he starts walking with your group.
Which bags? Well, the ones that were in the other place.
Ones that had the slates in, I guess.
Yeah,
Like one of
because
the
you had
ones in that
three.
room.
You had 3 different bags. This is
Hmm.
when. So you got in the cave, Then you went through the secret door. Along the tunnels were a bunch of bags. So there are
Okay.
3
Yeah.
bags, and then there's
Is there
another
any
small
food
bag.
in these bags? I take any rations they
No,
had.
not in these ones.
Do we see him
He's
pick
got
the
a
bag up?
ring. Yeah, you do. He physically stops, looks at the
Alright.
bags, picks one up,
I
throws it
will
over his
say to him, Dakut, are these your belongings?
Well, this is gonna. Yes.
Okay.
Can I do do an insight on that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I feel like pushing him because I'm not sure we should let him take this stuff.
The
I'm
arrows
kinda like-
already.
Ah, no, I don't get anything from
For
him.
you, he just seems like he's convinced you. Like, yeah, these are mine.
Can I try and persuade him to put it back?
Yeah, sure. How do you persuade him? What do you say?
I will say something along the lines of because of what has happened with the slates and removing more of these artifacts from this area could cause more traps to be sprung, or could happen. Have a bad something else could happen. I think maybe if you want to come another time, now we just need to get to safety. Is basically what I'm trying to say to him. Like,
He's like, I don't think any more traps will spring. You
fine,
guys would have
let's,
sprung everything. I need something to for
fuck his persuasion. There it is. 12.
12. Still not good enough. His other argument is like he needs something to support his family. This is stuff that he could use to sell to get food.
Part of me wants to knock him out, but I don't think that's the right play.
Right, so he
Nah,
starts
this
like
isn't like a
walking.
commoner. This is
Importantly,
like the
Do we
guy
leave
from
these
like the
animals
town.
to their plight? I thought
Huh?
something else happened here, deeper in the cave.
This
Two-
cave was inhabited by
people,
something.
two-leggers came in here.
Do you
And that's
Hmm.
what the animal has
I
asked us to
assumed
Yeah, the
they
two
were
leggers were the
people
ones at the front,
watching.
right?
yes.
Yeah.
For the guy is
Ones
like,
that are
do you
dead.
mean my guides? Is that what you mean? 2 legs?
Well, no, it would be two different people because it wasn't three. I mean, when did you all arrive here?
Only this morning. We walked across some
So-
hills. We walked past a valley as well.
Because for us, it was like, how long have we been here? Not long, like probably less than an hour, right? And we left. It took
For
us
you
an hour.
guys, yes, you went back to. So the order is
Does
in the morning.
It seemed like they arrived here first, and then some two people followed afterwards.
No. So in the morning you went to the valley with the tent.
Spring.
You did that, sat there for a short rest, which is when you saw 2 people go across
Yeah.
across the valley top. You only saw 2 people though. Then you went back to, you traveled again, went back to the caves, you rested up for a couple of hours. The otter came and told you. Then you went back out, you traveled again. Then you got to there. By that time, it was like about 3 o'clock ish. By the time you get there, so if it were, these people are in the right time frame.
Okay, because I thought I had in my notes that the otter said I've just seen two people run into the cave that we were talking about, and I think they're going to do something.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
thought it was
No,
Yeah,
that
I understand the confusion.
Oh,
we-
I see. Yes,
we
no,
didn't-
that's the otter's perception of him seeing 2 people go in the cave.
But we
He
also
probably
then,
hasn't seen the third person.
but then we also didn't go for about 2 to 3 hours.
Yes.
So
And
he
travel
comes
time
back
as well.
Rested.
is it that long?
Apparently, because we were learning our new abilities or whatever.
Yeah, you had a couple of
Oh, was it?
hours, back and whatnot.
I didn't learn anything new.
I learned how to action surge. Apparently.
You had time to recuperate, sit, eat,
Yeah.
go for all those kind
Yeah.
of things.
I'm going to Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Carry on.
So yeah, you saw 2 people go across the hills. The otter saw 2 people running into the cave. The otter might has probably missed the fact that anything else that happened after then, you were just that shy of the role. You didn't see the third person that was with them.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, his main argument is it's goods that I can sell to feed my family back in Bryn Shander. And you make your way back into the caves. The beaver is there. The beaver, takes you back through the cave system. You get back to Mother Tusk.
Hang on. Before we leave that cave, do we want to take the guide's body, like the weapons and their clothing, because it is winter clothing that they have on
You
true.
guys can. I
It's
don't
up to
really
you.
mind.
I will.
The guy said he wanted all of it, right? Or I guess he can't carry it all himself.
No. Not I'm not about the two dead bodies. I don't know if I can carry both of them, but I will attempt to carry at least one of them back with me, because, like, again, they've got.
I thought you meant like taking the swords and the clothing, like stripping them and just leaving them there.
I mean, I could give. And this is pretty grim, but I could take the human bodies back for the animals to eat.
Most of them are herbivores.
That's a good point.
Well, there are two wolves.
Chop a
and
leg
whatnot.
off.
There is
Take a leg off.
just a leg.
Take off the legs.
All
All
right.
right, fine.
There's a dragon. These
Couple
bodies
of like
go
human
everywhere.
wings.
If we made to drag the
Good trial.
bodies with us for this, like, what would the guy say?
I mean, this is kind of dark, Lever.
Well, no,
Yeah, I
think
think Amelia would have a
He's
point
a-
if you
he's
started
a
hacking
guy.
up
He's
dead
a
bodies.
friend.
Yeah, no,
true.
that's why I'm not going to hack him up. So
It's one thing to leave them there for like wild animals to pick at. One thing to drag them back to the caves. So some wolves can eat
So
the body.
my thinking is that we're in a really cold place. They've got cold clothing on them.
Yeah.
They've got weapons that we could potentially take. But then I was like, well, these animals just, are fighting to survive up here. If we take a body back, at least they have something to eat, and then they've given us all this hospitality. It's more like just being like,
I think it's being
It's
active and being
also quite
passive.
grim for us mentally to watch a human being being devoured by
Yeah.
animals.
No, I don't mean
You
they're going
can
to eat in front of us.
passively,
True.
Even-
Zufira wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
I think Amelia would. I would probably challenge you to be like, no, don't be
Okay,
disrespectful
so-
to the dead.
What I'm gonna do then-
The guide, wouldn't
Especially
want
when the
that as well.
guy, the people are like his guide and people he knew.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
also
exactly.
very fucking disrespectful
What I'll probably
to
do
strip
then.
them of their clothing, like whilst.
You just earned one point, Cassius. And one more point for being dark and weird.
No, I think what I'll do then, if he brings it up as a conversation topic to the guys before they leave, he'd probably say, "Look, this is this might be work. If they are not okay with it, I will take off if they got boots and a coat, I'll take those with me."
You'll
and then
find
anyway-
you'll find that their clothes are shredded from whatever attacked them.
What about the boots?
The boots are fine.
Shredded.
All right. So
I
take-
say to Cassius, I think we should respect the dead. Quite frankly, these are people this gentleman knows. If anything, we should take them back to the city. If they from sorry, what was the name of this town?
That was Bryn Shander he comes from.
Oh, okay. Are these two folks from the same place? I would ask the Coot.
Um,
I'm like, where do these two people hail from before we do anything rash?
Guides town on the edge
Brinchander
of
is very
the
far.
unknown.
so he comes from Bryn Shander. He says I did go to Tourmaline, because that's where I found. That's where I picked up these two,
All right.
and then we've
Cassius has a
travelled ever
compromise.
since.
Oh, we're collecting
Do I know
humans
where
at
this
Coast
is? Oh, well, I'd probably speak to the group and say, where is this? Is this far?
Yes.
Tourmaline, you said?
Tourmaline.
Oh,
yeah.
Tourmaline. Right. I see. So that's even further away because
Okay.
we're like at the south of the map, right?
Yeah,
so-
you're in the
No.
mountain range
Right.
on the
Okay.
south
All
of
right.
the map.
So I think
Way away.
Cassius is going to put. He's probably going to say, like, okay, let's instead leave, and rather than leaving the bodies out here, let's put them inside the cave and like try and bury them under something. And at least that way we're showing some respect, because there's no way we're going to get these bodies back to their
No.
original town.
I agree.
So
I agree.
so
That's too far away.
He drags the bodies into the cave, takes the boots off.
Ironically, Brinchand is closer.
So he's taking the boots off these people, leaving everything else with them. Probably take the
Yes.
swords, just the
Yeah.
swords.
Yeah.
And then sticks the boots in whatever like he's got, like a bag or something, or underneath the cloak, and just hanging off the cloak, and leave
Yeah.
the bodies there, and then puts like rocks over them, or whatever. You know, in films where they put rocks over, or
Yeah.
whatever's in whatever rubble there is in the cave to try and like bury them.
Yeah,
And then-
sure.
I'll help you with that.
Some animal will
He-
get them.
He will also help you. Dukut
Yeah.
will also help you with that.
You can be unhappy about me taking
Yeah,
the boots, but I'm
I'll
taking the
help.
boots.
It's more of the you have to survive somehow, so take the clothing, take the weapons,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
It's
Take
like
the rations,
the
whatever.
military thing.
Yeah, if
like
there's
the war
rations, that makes
thing.
sense. I mean, they
Yeah.
don't need food.
No, they're just like Skyrim bodies in their underwear after you've taken all the shit.
Yeah.
Oh mate, take half of each body each. Fucking hell.
That's what, because like Cassius was
Sure.
saying, like, look at that. Here's what we do. That's why I put that in.
Let's compromise.
That's what I
You
thought
have
he was
half a
gonna
body. You
I'm
get a
a
body. You
reasonable
get a body.
Everybody gets half a body.
Yeah. So, what do you say? There was 3 short swords or 2 short swords, and then I'll take
Four?
So they have 2 pairs of short swords.
Yeah,
So
4 in
pair of
total.
short sword, pair of short sword, 2 bow and arrows, short bow and arrows, and between them they have 40 arrows.
They
So
don't have any arrows somehow. That vanished.
yeah, no, I
Way
assumed
back.
you take the
I did
arrows.
say that I took that way
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah.
Back
Yeah.
So
past.
I'll take
If the guy
both
will talk about that.
I'll take the short bows. I'll take the swords. I don't know how much they weigh,
This
but if
guy
I can
doesn't
have
sound like a fighter. I doubt he really
Yeah.
is.
So I'm taking the boots, the swords, and the short bows to then just to
Yeah.
take with me.
It's,
or
it's
dish
like
'em out.
paid protection as well.
Yeah.
Guides that also protect.
I'll take the
On
rations if there's any.
Oh
you
yeah, food I
find
definitely take.
you find about 4 silver as well, which would have been their payment.
I'll take the 4
I don't-
silver.
I don't mind.
That's fine. I'm gonna
Just
roll a
after
dice for a
food.
second. Nope. He did not notice
Food.
you take the silver.
Idiot.
Did you notice we take the boots?
And sorry, how many
yeah, it's
rations did you say?
Ripping him off. The foot comes
how-
off.
Hold on. How many days are you out here?
Starts eating it.
10
He
rations.
becomes a cannibal.
10
There's
rations.
five
Yeah,
food
they've been traveling
shortage.
for a while.
He's still got rations in his bag.
So I will give 2 rations to Quinn, Cassius, and
Nice.
Zufira.
Okay.
That leaves me with 4.
Jesus.
So generous.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's be Russian.
And where do you bury these? Not in the inner sanctum, I guess.
No,
no,
just
in
in
the
like
cave.
just in the cave, just a little bit in
Yeah, a little bit in the caves. Oh, on the offshoot of the cave or something.
yeah.
So you do that. Dukot is very sullen about this. Like he knows these people. He would have spent, a time traveling with them. He pulls out.
A leg.
Pause one out for the dead homies.
He pulls out a potion, just a potion of
Ooh.
like liquid
Is it a whip?
inside, and you recognize this to be like a potion bottle of some sort. And he looks at it and says, "I was going to give them this as further payment for getting me back down off the mountain and intact, but you guys are going to do the job just as well. I will give this to you for like good offering."
Thank you, friend.
And he hands it over to you.
I say thank you, friend, and
Um,
I take it.
It's a potion. He says to you, it's a potion of poison resistance.
Ooh.
There are
Potion of poison.
poison resistance. There
Yeah.
are things up here in these mountains that you need to
already
watch out for.
I already have advantage against poison.
Mm.
I don't need it.
Nice.
He
Not needed either. Naturally resistant.
Yeah, I'm stout.
you see him go into sit against the far wall. He pulls out some rations, and he also pulls out this like green orb, and he starts like twisting it around in his hands, and he's just like looking at it. But it goes quiet for like a good half an hour or so.
Are we back in the animal place?
At that point, he's like, I can hear the animals from here, I should imagine you're just like down the way. So I will come and make myself known and introduce myself to whoever you've got round there. Just in like, I need a bit of time.
Time to do what exactly?
Just come to. I need to think about what I'm doing next.
What's with the orb?
Thought this.
Yeah.
I found it on the floor back in the tomb.
Dun, 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 dun.
I knock him out.
Perhaps you might not want to play with that, at least until we identify what it is.
If I had my book, I would be able to tell you, but I don't anymore. So I think I'm just going to fold it up in a bit of fabric and try and sell it on.
Admittedly,
Can I make a check on it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What do you want? Religion or history
no.
or religion?
Religion or history, the two things.
Yeah,
guess religion, I guess.
I take a
On the
good look at it when he
cleric.
says about the book, and I'm just going to have a good look at it.
What'd you get?
5. I'm so
Five.
bad.
I do not recognize this object
this
at all.
session.
So I'm going to
Doesn't
intently
make
look at
sense.
it and see if I can like cast it to memory.
Yep.
When he mentions the book, if he had the book, he could figure it out. And I'm just
I-
gonna
It's-
like figure it, like try
Okay.
and like photographic memory type of thing, like try and figure out. Right, I know what it looks like.
It's like a green marble that
Yeah.
is the size of your eye.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Emerald green. Yep.
I ask him, what book? What book are you on about? What book are you missing?
Well, I had a translation book, and I was using it to take notes in. It was an Orc translation book I'd be able to translate Orc to Common.
Okay, so at this point, I am gonna just drop thingy in it. I go, oh, we've got your book. Oh, well, at least one of us does.
He
It's
sits
the-
up with a start. It's like,
Yeah,
you do?
Zufira looks pointedly at Amelia as well. Like,
He's like looking in between.
I turn to them. I'm like, which of you has the book? I know we have the book, or did you leave it in the
I
cave?
do not have the book. I don't know what happened.
I just asked them straight out. I'm like, one of you had the book in the cave.
I really want to learn Orcish, so I don't want to tell him outright, but also don't want to lie. So I was like, I don't have it.
I'm just saying, I
look
don't
at
have the book either. I'm
human-
afraid.
give the man his book.
I don't have the book.
I threw it to you in the fight.
Again, I just don't have it.
I look at. I look
What
at.
did you do with
I'll happily roll deception.
Yeah, let's see if you can try and pull off a lie.
Yeah, of course it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't have it.
Zufira's gonna insight.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I don't think I need to roll for that
He's
one.
like sees right
She-
through you.
Well,
He
Yeah.
I'll
looks
roll
at
it
you
anyway in case it's a
very
nat one.
pointedly.
Yeah.
And it's like, please, if you have my book, I would really like it back. It served me very well.
Zufira doesn't like
I
lies very
rolled
much
well.
and bullshit. She's just like, Amelia,
Yeah,
I threw you the book. Let's give the man his book back.
This would have come in very handy, but fine. And I hand the man his book.
Amelia has denounced you.
He takes it and you can see just a wash of like very grateful sort of come over him, and a
Amelia
mixture
will
of
remember
sadness
this.
in there, as if this is like worth quite a bit to him, to be honest, compared to like any of the other things. So he's
I
like,
want the green ball back.
thank you,
Zufira will
thank you
ask,
for at least
did you
owning
write
up.
that book? Seeing how grateful he is, like, did you write that book?
I've done studies into it. I've added to it over the years.
Well, I think a fair trade is a fair trade. We've given you your book. Perhaps when you discover the meaning of this orb, you can share that with us as well. I'm very curious about what is happening here.
That's quite right. When I find out, well, I live in Bryn Shander, so you're free to stop by.
We got to get in there first.
Yeah,
So the
true.
rest of the group,
I mean,
like,
when
don't know
you
if we're gonna
get
make it as far as
when we
Brinshan.
when we get back into I will be going my separate ways when we get back into 10 towns. Of course, you probably all have your own things to be doing, whatever you're doing out here. But I will be going back to Breen-Shander, back to my family, and studying some more, figuring out what this orb is or does. It's probably just an artifact that is nothing more than something to put on your mantle, but you never know.
Don't meddle with things that you don't know. That's what I've learnt over the years. Let's just hope that you're right in studying this and it isn't going to cause any harm.
It
You don't
hasn't
mind me
so
asking,
far.
why did you come all the way out here? What were you hoping to find?
Well, other than continue with my research, just to find you're probably from I don't
Insight
recognize
check.
you all. Sorry?
Insight check.
I'll go for it.
Is he telling the truth? 20 total.
20. He's telling the truth in terms of he's coming out to prolong his research. But the fact that he's trying to hide the just straight up tomb robbing kind of thing.
Oh,
Okay.
Hence the sack he was making off
There
with.
Right.
Yeah.
of tomb robbing.
Yeah. Because he has to feed his family somehow, and it's
mean,
really dark in
that's-
10 towns. So,
I
he's trying to hide the
mean,
fact that he's doing that.
isn't Bryn Mawr the
The
one with
Pharaoh
like
only
the
judges
human
the lying.
sacrifice?
Say again, Dave?
Isn't Bryn Mawr the one with the human sacrifice going on, the lottery?
Bryn-Shander.
Yeah, Bryn Shander, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. It's the biggest. It's the biggest
Yeah.
town in 10 towns. That is the lottery thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah, it doesn't really bother me, the morality of it.
Yeah. So
Very
he's
against human sacrifice as a concept.
he says like, um,
Well, you guys don't necessarily know this unless you roll insight checks.
Yeah. He goes on to say that
Oh, yeah.
he has gone out to do research, like hence his book and stuff.
Hmm.
And
meant
he
just-
does say like, if I find anything that could be of worth that will help me and feed my family, then like, wouldn't you take something? What good is it going to do out here? It's going to do nothing.
I
That's
don't
if
judge you
not-
for what you do.
Amelia's lost all interest in both the party and the guy at this point, and is basically
Have
just
you-
walking off out the cave.
You've gone off round the corner to be
Yeah.
like gone back to the den.
Fucking
When
livid
you-
with the rest of the party for stitching her up the way they did,
Okay.
I didn't.
knowing
I
how
threw you the
valuable that book would have been.
I didn't stick you out of all. I lied as well.
Well, more
Oh,
so
good
towards the other
God.
two, but yeah,
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
she's not happy.
So he goes back into. So if you don't mind, I'm going to have. I just want to spend half an hour just sitting on my own, collecting my thoughts, and mourning my friends that are obviously.
Mm.
Who have no more boots.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only thing before like we end, the thing I wanted to ask him about, since he's like a learned man, I
Yeah.
wanted to know if he knew that Varius, Vernus, was it? The guy you
Furnace,
made the animals talk.
Yeah.
Just say like so he goes over like, oh, just do the combo, just one more thing. Do you perhaps know a mage by the name of Vernus living in
Mage.
10 towns?
I heard. I don't think he's a mage.
Hmm.
It was a druid. He was a druid.
I heard he's the one who made the animals speak.
Some druids can do that. That would explain why there are so many animals around that I've heard.
Hmm.
I don't know where he lives, where he's from though.
Hmm. That's okay. Cool. That's right.
And he goes back down.
Cool.
For you, last thing.
Oh yeah.
So Amelia storms off. She goes round the corner back to be with the animals. Or might find more comfort there. There's a cute
There's an
little
owl bear.
there's a cute little otter. There's like, I don't know, furry wolves and all those kind of things. It might be, somewhere to
They're
sit.
doing cheese rolling.
Yeah, the otters are just like, playing, and the beaver is just, doing beaver things. Whatever animals do that can speak, they're intelligent now. So they're probably conversing and whatnot and
I think
eating
a
and
lion,
things.
witch, and a wardrobe.
Making a
Yeah,
monarchy.
stuff like that, innit? They
Sort of
are
thing.
intelligent. But when you round the corner, Amelia, and you would expect to find that man that you rescued from the tent. There's rope on the floor, but he's not there. And that's where we'll end tonight's
I
session.
fucking knew it. I fucking knew
Wolves?
it.
So it's like Phil didn't want him to come along with us and tried everything he could to stop it.
I think he's not there now.
All right, we gotta kill him next time we find him. So
That's where we're in the session.
Nice. Well, I know what this one's going to be called. It's going to be called
Point.
Deception. You motherfuckers.
I want to point this out.
Love that the
because, like,
deception is of us.
Yeah,
no, because
deception of
We're
the
the
party, just utter
deceiving ones for
betrayal.
telling the truth.
you gotta think about this, right? Zufira has a real issue
Betrayal
with
would
humans.
be more appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He has a problem with humans, and I'm like all about doing the right thing. So, you know,
Well, you don't know this, but like Zufira might be gruff on the outside, but I think she's a fairly good person.
hell of a fighter.
So everybody,
She's
thank
got a
you.
moral code. She just doesn't like people, mostly because they don't follow the moral code.
I was going to say to everybody
Hey.
watching today, thank you for watching our stream. We will be here every second Monday. So I am, my name's Phil, as you know, I'm the DM for this. If the rest of you would like to go around and say a bit about your channel, and we'll close up.
Awesome. Levi, you start.
Yeah. All right. So if you want to check me out, and sometimes Dave, if we ever get him back on, check out the Engineering Bay over on YouTube. Do a lot of gaming content stuff there. All very good stuff. Basically, and I'm always here.
I randomly appear on the other channels.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes.
You haven't appeared on
I
mine
just
yet.
randomly appear. I'm like a ninja.
Should.
How about you, Greg? Where can we find you at?
Yeah, Jack, you go first. I just thought I want to do what Jack did.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It seemed
yeah,
fun.
fair enough. You can find me on youtube.com/Don Hayes. I do video game playthroughs, cinematic movies, and yeah, loads of fun stuff like that. Greg, over to you.
And I do shit posts in exclusively 4K Ultra HD. No, I run Egregious Games, which is like a shitty YouTube channel. Like you know that one tavern in Moss Isley in the canteen, like that's my YouTube channel. It's like really disgusting. Like don't go there.
Full
Don't
of
go to
smut.
Egregious
Full of
Games.
smut in it.
Yeah, like bodies being dissected, just talking about shit. And I'm Greg, so would love to have
And
you.
I'm Greg.
Amazing stuff. Well, we'll see you all next time.
Thanks for
Okay,
tuning in.
thank you for joining us. Bye bye.
Bye.